Previously on the Fisher family. An earthquake took hold of Craven. Jim's foot trapped in the crack in the crack. I know it sounds funny, but it's true. The crack has a crack. Lythander, balancing items like a seal. Anarchy and Kip rush to help Jim when Kip realizes that Jim may not be the only elderly person who's fallen and can't get up. He runs to aid his great-great-grandma. With Jim's permission, Anarchy also abandons Jim to go help Kip. At any rate, they find Kip's grandma, get her help, and realize that Kip's place is barely holding itself together after the earthquake. Then, Anarchy and Kip go help Jim. And Jim panics that no one has helped Lythander, who could be in serious danger. The gasp! Jim gets to Lythander just in time to find someone shot with an arrow. The group merges together to try and help Maurice when, oh no, Kip's been hit! Things kinda go to shit for a while. Lythander runs off to go murder an assassin, and Anarchy and Jim take their sweet time deciding if using their healing stuff is appropriate. But at least a super dope song came out of the ordeal. No one panicked. Kip survived the experience. The experience with the song or the experience of being shot?
It took him a lot of grit to get through that song, but he came out on the other side.
He nearly fell asleep through it.
Oh, man.
Nice lullaby.
Oh, and I guess the Maurice guy is fine too. Also, Kip and Lythander got to have a bonding moment, so that was great. Before Lythander ruined it by leaving to go talk to Xavier. Jim helps Westside after the earthquake, Anarchy continues to help Kip, and Lythander goes off on a thief quest to find more information about the assassination attempt. At the end of the day, the family reconvenes at the jail. They all play ball and hammers.
I think it's Hammerball, actually. I'm sorry.
Yes.
And then Xavier stops by, because that's what friends do. They stop by to see other friends' boo-boos. Good thing, too, because Kip got robbed. He's super broke, and now he needs his rich friend to give him that cold, hard cash. Speaking of shelling out, Lythander gave Kip his murder money, 25 gold and 6 silver. And also, some mysterious sugar person left each group member a platinum piece on their pillow for good behavior. Sweet! As the group goes to sleep, Anarchy receives a dream from her goddess telling her to prepare because they're coming. What that means? Who knows? Guess we'll find out. Well, we'll find out right after Lythander comes home from yet another late-night outing.
Please don't die!
And I give to you the cast of the Siblings podcast, starting with Jack.
Hey everyone, I'm Jack, or Parnell Animation. I play Jim, an old man who may or may not be your favorite. Crazy old man.
And Gina.
I want to change it up.
Hello, I am Gina from Gina's Funky Music. I will be playing your cleric, Anarchy. And by the way, I'm pretty sure I have anxiety.
Yay!
And last, but certainly not least,
Hey, I'm Lythander, but I'm voiced by Kitty, and she's not available right now, so I'll hand it back over to the weird voice that talks over all of us.
Oh, you mean the weird goddess lady?
You mean Salune?
Yeah.
Yeah, the goddess who tells us what to do.
More like Saluni, am I right?
Salune.
Saluni. I feel like we're saying the same thing.
You really aren't.
we're not going too far away from Lythander yet. Lythander is the one who's not in bed.
Thank you, Salune.
Lythander.
Yeah, I'm heading over to Hedrick's.
You're heading over to Hedrick's. You know where Hedrick lives because Kip told you where Hedrick lived when you asked earlier in the day, I believe.
No, he remembered him from helping the town, I think.
Oh, did you remember where he was from helping the town?
Yeah, him and Jeff. I think I rolled a good score on that, so I got to remember from helping the town.
One way or another, you know where Hedrick lives. You're on your way over there. Make a perception check.
10.
All right. You are walking through the streets. Are you trying to be sneaky walking through?
Yes.
Or, okay, make a stealth roll.
15.
All right. You think you're being pretty sneaky. You're going through. You get to the house.
Cool. Time to see about lockpicking the window open.
Go over to lockpick the window.
Yes.
All right. Make a thieves' tools check.
23.
Ooh. 23. All right. You start getting your tools into this window's lock, and then you realize that this window, like many other windows on the west side, is nailed shut.
All right. Here we go. We're sneaking to the door.
All right, make another stealth check.
I just picture Lythander doing like the Kronk theme music thing all the time.
12. You get over to the door.
Yes. Now send the lockpick to the door.
All right.
We laugh if the door is unlocked and Lythander locks it on himself. Just once I want to see that happen. Somebody left their door unlocked, sits there. Oh, I heard the click. Oh, it won't open. What the hell?
Just kicks it down instead.
Thieves' tools check.
14.
14. All right, you hear the door click open. You push it open, and you hear the thud as the door hits a bolt going across on the inside.
A thief's work is never done, is it?
Nope. People on the west side are real paranoid. Didn't have this kind of trouble getting into the east side homes.
All right, time to use some string, a ball bearing tied onto it to help for weight, to help start pulling against it, to help like swing it around the chain, have the ball bearing come back around to you, pull, and then you can get it up.
Sure. You've got tools for this in your thieves' tools thing.
Oh, that.
Little thin wires with hooks that are designed to go in and hook and pull stuff aside.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do it the easier way. Let's do it the way Lythander is built to do it.
Lythander just wanted to be creative today.
Look,
Kind of like your ball bearings idea.
That's fine.
All right, make one more thieves' tools check.
That's 15 plus 9, so that's 24.
So, you get the door open, and the door creaks open all the way this time.
I love the sound effects.
Make one
Thank
more
you.
perception check.
Perception, an 8.
Okay. Beautiful. So, you head into the house?
Yes, slowly, methodically, quietly, with a tiny candle.
I'm so scared.
It's a tiny candle.
Yeah, he has a candle.
You have a candle?
He has 5 candles. I think meant specifically
wait,
for
he was
sleeping.
willing to light a fire inside a house?
Good for
He
him.
feels
This is
much
growth.
safer when it's his fire.
This is fire in a house. Its windows are all nailed shut.
Never mind, he's not lighting any candles. Moving in.
You head in without a candle lit. It's dark. You have no moonlight except for like through the windows, so near the windows you can see.
Would have been nice to brought an anarchy.
He's gonna start sneaking around quietly, looking for the bedroom.
Oh,
Alright, it is a
God.
2-floor house. First floor or second floor?
Second floor.
Head up to the second floor. Make a stealth check.
10.
Lovely. You are...
Lysander's dice are being mean to him because they know that this isn't something he would normally do. He normally doesn't do vigilante stuff, and his dice are reprimanding him for it. They're like, "You're
It's
in
like
a
his
dark
own
place.
guilt.
You're in a dark place right now, buddy. Stop."
Meanwhile,
Turn back now.
Lythander's ready to
are
murder.
aware that the floor is a little bit squeaky. It's kind
Can
of
he
old
use the
building.
railing?
Sure, there's a railing that you are using, but it does still feel like you're making a little bit of noise. You don't
Is
hear
there a
it
railing on
loud.
each side?
No.
Oh, boo.
Just one side.
That's fine. He's just gonna go for it. He's gonna go up the rest of the stairs.
All right. You get up the rest of the stairs.
Very nice.
You are in a dark hallway.
Wonderful. So he gets up the stairs.
Yes, dark hallway.
Dark hallway. No windows in the hall.
There's one window down at the end of the hallway on the other side of the building. You've got 2 doors on your left and 2 doors on your right.
Okay. He helped build some of these houses. Do they have a general layout?
You are aware that The rooms upstairs tend to be bedrooms, or maybe for some people office spaces, or like hobby spaces for women that maybe are more interested in like sewing and the like, whatever it is that they do to try and help contribute to their communities. The equivalent of office spaces, indoor workshops, if it has like equipment that could be done on the second floor of a building. So not like a huge blacksmith's forge or anything, obviously.
Whoa.
Oh, I was going to say, I headcanon the women on the west side, they love forgery.
Oh yeah, no, they love stuff like that, but usually those things don't go inside the house. Usually those have special areas.
Yeah, you
I
don't
figure like
wanna
that
burn
would be
down
like the
the house.
hobbyist
When
thing.
they're
And
all
it's just like
the
all
windows are
these
nailed
swords
shut.
on the walls. Like, yeah, my wife made that sword.
So like, yeah,
Yeah,
my
no,
wife
they're
made
all-
that sword. Ooh, she made that sword out of like.
You should
So
see this
And then that
ash
tiny
shade.
wooden sword, that's the one I made.
So you know they're probably bedrooms and office spaces and the like.
Okay,
but
time
any
to
of them
creak
could be
open the
anything.
first door on the left.
First door on the left. Pick a number, even or odd.
Odd.
You creak the door open and it appears to be a bedroom. Make a stealth check for me.
You kill somebody's kid, I swear.
oh no.
12.
All right. You don't notice any movement, but there does appear to be someone sleeping in the bed.
Is it a double bed, a twin bed?
It is a double bed.
It's a double bed, okay. And only one person sleeping in it?
Yes.
How big does the lump appear?
It appears to be adult. A
Okay.
little larger.
I'm gonna creep on over.
Creep on over. Make one more stealth check for
God.
me.
Plot twist, it's
Brought
Kip.
popcorn.
Oh,
There's
thank
cheese popcorn right in that
God.
cabinet there, Gina.
18
imagine?
plus 7 is 25.
You creep over to what appears to be a woman sleeping in the bed. Her hair is a bit of a mess displayed out around her, the blankets pulled up to her shoulder and everything. She seems to be sound asleep.
Then creep back out.
Another stealth check.
16.
Alright, you get back out, you close the door quietly.
Door on the right, my liege.
You open the door on the right. Make a stealth check.
15.
As you are creeping as you are creaking the door open, the person in the bed rolls over. There is a person in a bed in here. A small twin bed.
Quietly close the door. If they can roll over in a small twin bed, they're not who I'm looking for.
Well, no, they can't roll over like that. It's like when it is a large body. It is an adult body.
Oh, okay.
They're just rolling, much like any of us if we were laying in a twin bed would roll, where you try to stay in the same spot, but you shift to be on your side.
Okay.
They're
Got
just,
it.
like, rolling.
Time to creep in.
Alrighty.
I like to imagine that Lythander
16.
just closed the door, then went, wait, no, and walked back in.
Wait, let me reflect on that one.
I guess I can roll over in it.
Weird.
Of course, I'm only 17, so you know.
You get over to the bed. It appears to be Hedrick. From what you can tell, it is an adult male. Looks like they could be Hedrick, but it's very dark. Thankfully, there's not been anything really on the floor for you to step on. They keep a clean enough
Creep
house.
back out. Close the door.
Also, can we acknowledge this is the first time we finally dropped Lythander's age on stream? Like its actual
They
age.
edited it out.
Bum, bum, bum.
What a twist!
All right, you get back out into the hallway.
Next door.
Next door down.
Next door down.
On
the right.
And you go down, you open that door.
17 plus 9 is 26.
Beautiful. You get into that room. That room does appear to be an office space. It has a bookshelf that has
Close
lots
the
of
door.
scrolls on it.
Don't care.
Oh, okay.
He's not here to steal. He's here on anger.
Okay.
Damn.
Door on the left.
Door on the left, you open that door.
Yep. 10 plus 7, 17.
Beautiful. You open that door. That door looks like it has a crib in it and a mobile hanging above the crib.
Ah, fuck.
Baby!
Oh. Perception check.
16, 14.
Nice. That's not a bad perception check. Doesn't appear to be anything in the crib.
No, but the lady was larger than I was expecting. She's probably pregnant.
Pregnant?
They're expecting.
Too bad Hedrick's probably a bad
Lala.
person.
Freaking bragging. Problematic. I can't. Okay. Creep back over to the office.
Okay.
He's gonna start using his crowbar to pull out the nails.
Okay.
And he's gonna open the window and he's gonna leave.
All right, make a stealth check on pulling out these nails.
18.
Beautiful, easy enough. You pop all the nails out and start to pull out this window that's a little bit stuck. It's been through lots of weather and everything here in the swamp, and it's been nailed shut for who knows
And it's
how
wet
long.
season, so
And it's
like
wet season.
all the wood's expanding.
Yep,
Perfect.
swollen. It's make a strength check. Let's see if you can actually manage to get this window pried open now that you have the nails out. The nails are the
14.
easy part. 14. With some effort, you can get the window open. You do hear movement in the hallway.
Oh, time to jump.
jump.
Hey, Barrel!
didn't-
Need
oh, I got-
Assassin's Creed?
There's a person standing down there.
Oh, maybe. Who?
Lythander's just like, catch me, babe.
19, 18, 17.
Not bad. That is definitely Kip, who is leaning on.
Nope, time to go a different way.
You hear the door.
Nope, okay, jumping.
I have this beautiful back and forth image of my banner. Gonna jump. Oh no, there's a person. Gonna go back. Oh wait, no, there's a person in the hallway. Who is it? Oh no, it's Kim. Gonna go back. Oh wait, the person's still in the hallway, coming into this room.
He's just gonna hop himself over and hold on to the edge of the window and climb down.
It's like, hey, babe, nice night, haha.
It's just it. As you're climbing down, you do hear the. What do you think you're doing?
Keep creeping away because there's somebody who's investigating right now.
There is somebody who's investigating. You did hear that door open into the office as you are making your way down, and someone's like, "Who goes there?" And it is definitely Hedrick's voice. You can hear a woman's voice quietly as you're making your way about halfway down the wall, further behind him, like, "Probably nothing."
Nothing,
Now-
woman, our window is
That's
open!
just it. No, he's like, "The window's open," and you can hear he's rushing over to the window.
Uh-oh.
Maybe... Kind of head nod to Kip to go against the wall, but stay on the wall now because that's gonna be the safest place from view.
Kip steps aside to the wall, though he doesn't seem to be as concerned about pressing himself flat against it. He is leaning against the wall, though, arms crossed. As the individual, as Hedrick pokes his head out the window, as you look up, you can see where he's poking his head out the window, and he's looking around. Make a stealth check for me.
I'm so scared because I don't have any keys.
Oh my god, you're lucky.
13,
the end of the
7
day.
is a dirty 20.
All right. He doesn't seem to notice you. He seems more focused on looking down the streets to try and see where someone's running away to before he grumbles something about the damn east side and starts working on cramming his window shut again. See, he seems to struggle with it as much as you do.
Oh, thank
Nice.
God. Makes me feel a little stronger. Finish crawling down the wall.
Kip just shakes his head slightly. What do you think you're doing?
Stretching my legs.
In someone else's house?
Good old friends of mine.
Good old friends of yours.
My
So
family
I can
smiles.
ask them.
I mean, it'd be
They're
rude
awake
to
anyway.
interrupt them right now.
I think it'd be fine. He lifts his hand near the door. I happen to know these.
Oh, I thought we were
individuals.
out like in the back alley.
No, he was waiting in the front. So you
Well,
went
that's-
out.
I didn't know I was going out a front window. I thought I was going out a back window.
Oh no, yes, it was a front window.
That's
See, Kip
awkward.
was waiting.
Lysander was hoping for a back window because he didn't want to like suspiciously be crawling down somebody's wall. Lysander just had a bit of a dunce moment.
Because I can knock. I happen to know the individuals that live here.
I happen to know them too. I happen to know that they're not fond of you.
Is that what you think?
Yes.
You know a lot then, don't you?
I know enough.
The family here is not unfond of me. One individual here is not fond of me.
Well, I'm glad to know that you make the missus feel away.
He crosses his arms and just stares at you with a very blank
She
face.
expecting your baby?
Oh my god!
Oh
Then I think we're in the clear.
What were you doing here?
Stretching my legs.
I watched you break into the house.
Break in, the door was
first,
open.
then the door.
Window's customary on the west side, didn't you know?
You seem as thrown off by the nails this time, as I'm sure you were probably the first time you noted it. I have to assume this isn't your first run-in with those nails.
Yeah, no, I really like my nails. I take good care of them.
Why were you breaking into their house?
I wasn't breaking into their house.
You broke into their house.
I didn't break into their house.
Which is grounds for me to arrest you.
Well, I didn't break into their house.
You did break into their house. They locked and went into their house uninvited in the middle of the night.
Lysander stretches.
And proceeded to climb out the window.
It's late.
I'm aware that it's late. It's also wet. It's kind of raining a little.
Yeah?
You want to come up with other excuses to not answer the question?
What question?
Why did you break into their house?
Me?
I'm trying to interact with you in a friendly manner.
I was investigating. Isn't that what you do?
I don't break into people's houses.
He was a suspect, a part of your assassination. I was just doing some investigation. As it was, there was nothing to report. You can search me over if you want.
Sure, I think I will.
Lysander puts his hands on the wall. This isn't my first time being felt up.
No, I'm sure you have plenty of experience.
Normally by hot babes, but this'll do.
I find that hard to believe.
Lysander has no comment.
What a night!
Kip is searching you. Does check inside your coin purse and everything. Glances at you.
He's got a platinum.
Yeah, 2
5.
platinum.
Oh yeah, he's 10. We got 2. Well, no, he keeps that platinum somewhere else.
Oh.
He has a platinum, 5 gold pieces, and 1 electrum. I swear, I got that platinum on my pillow. That platinum just came to me, not in the house.
Just came to you.
Best talk to Anarchy.
Yes. Lysander smiles.
You realize how that sounds.
Look at me. I
Damn.
didn't steal anything.
I watched you break into someone's house.
That platinum isn't theirs. Granting, I don't know whose platinum it is. I will give you that. But it's not what it looks like.
What were you hoping to find?
Answers, I already said.
A piece of paper that says, hey, go try to lure Kip away? That's
Maybe.
just tucked in somewhere?
I don't know. As it was, I didn't find anything and I didn't take anything.
Well, you weren't in very long.
No.
Not exactly much of an investigation.
Well, the investigation got cut a little short.
Not very good at sneaking around.
Guess not.
He hands you your coin purse back.
Anywhere else you want to check, handsome? Do a cavity search, maybe?
He's just staring at you. You don't seem to be winning too many points right now.
Then, we're good here? Correction. I did steal 2 silver from East Side, but, I've spent it. That's why it's not in my coin purse. If you want the electrum, though, you can have it and try and compensate the guy I stole from. He's got really noisy birds.
Yeah, he does.
They were under his couch, so I doubt he was ever going to find them.
When did you break into their houses?
Break-in is such a strong word.
Tensions around here are already high enough.
But I didn't take anything from their houses, minus the 2 silver.
Then what were you doing in their houses?
I was looking for those seashell necklaces. I'm just doing investigative work. For God's
Silly
sake.
lets out a breath. It's my job to keep an eye on this stuff, you know.
And it's my job to keep my family safe. Whether it's people that they care about and want seashell necklaces collected for, or whether or not it's people who are threatening my family's life. I am here to protect my family.
Someone catches you breaking into houses.
Nobody caught me.
If someone catches you breaking into houses, the reprimands and the consequences are going to be much worse than they typically are right now. Tensions
They always
high.
are.
They're always much worse than they typically are.
Seems like it. Lysander looks up at the sky.
Let's head back.
Right. He will walk back with Kip. Maybe about halfway he might try to hold Kip's hand.
Make a charisma check for me.
Look extra sad and pathetic what he does. Like, he's so sad and he just needs his hand held.
Ooh.
Oh, a nat 1!
Oh my god!
Hand slapped!
Oh!
He pulls his hand back and crosses his arms as he's walking.
Oh, the tension.
The ship has sunk, people.
Anarchy's got to
The
do more
ship
prayers.
has sunk.
Well, there goes my O3 account. Well,
He
Anarchy's.
seems a slight cross, not entirely just like angry at you. He does also seem a little bit sad or upset or something along
He's
those lines.
disappointed.
Oh god. Everybody knows that's worse.
I know.
Just be angry.
Disappointed. He walks you back to the house, to the jailhouse. It's not much of a house.
So Lysander goes
Holds the
in.
door for you because you're on the west side.
You know, maybe I should just sleep out on the street tonight.
It's raining.
I've been in worse weather.
Homeless Tim would like a friend.
You sleep inside. It's not good for you to sleep in the rain.
Feels a little tense in there.
Does it feel tense in there?
Well, it feels tense out here, and that tension's gonna follow in there if I go in there.
How could it follow in there? We're
Because
to
you're
sleep.
going in there.
Yeah, and I'll be going into my room. You're gonna feel the tension while I'm asleep?
Probably.
Well, then you'll probably feel the tension out here too.
Lysander walks in.
Kip follows you in and pulls the door shut behind himself. Shakes his head out a little bit. Just kind of sprays water.
Lysander will be going to his room, changing back out of the clothes he had changed into to go to bed.
Alright. Kip also goes to his room. Lysander, you lay down. It's not 2 minutes of you laying down before you hear Kip's door opening kind of quickly again. Anarchy and Jim make perception checks.
Can't get a night's sleep.
No one
get a
will
good
let us sleep. This is why Jim always goes to bed right after dinner.
Like the old man he is.
I'm not gonna sleep so I'm having quite the dream right now. Give me a second.
16 for Jim.
Oh wait, my perception's actually good. Never mind. 11.
11. All right. Gina, Anarchy is fast asleep, so
Just having
Jim
an
does
intense
wake
dream.
up to the door opening pretty quickly before there are footsteps running upstairs, despite the fact that the house is in.
Something
Lysander's-
is not right.
Lysander's
Thank you,
quickly
Mr.
getting
Bell.
up to follow Kip.
Jim goes to follow the sound.
Kip is looking into all of the rooms, which are all empty and in the same general condition that they seem to have been in, which you guys previously left them before he is now trying to make his way back down the stairs, despite the fact that there's a crowd following him.
Well, Lysander will jump out of the way, like whether it's onto a railing or anything else.
The hallway's wide enough that you can step out and let him pass, that's fine.
But then he keeps following. What are we looking for?
My grandmother.
Wait, what?
Lysander runs outside.
Kip is also going outside. He is now cupping his hands around his mouth to begin shouting for his grandmother.
Great great grandma!
I guess I'll go with you guys.
Am I still asleep?
Jim's going.
You can make another perception check to see if you wake up. They did wait till they were outside for any shouting, but there's a hole in the wall, so you know.
Alright,
Hey,
let's see.
Kip's grandma.
Nope. 10.
Hey, Kip, what's
Energy's down tonight. She was like,
Look, it's an intense dream.
I need sleep.
Kip? What's your grandma's name again?
Great great grandma!
Grandma sued. He shrugs slightly. Don't
Grandma Sue?
Sued.
Sued. Grandma sued. Sudi. Sued.
Granny,
Everyone.
what about my warm cookies and milk?
Now that's just a harmful stereotype, Lythander. Come on. Maybe some grannies don't want to make cookies and milk, huh? I've never met one who doesn't, but you know.
There, I was like,
Everyone.
Grandma Sue.
Pardon?
except for anarchy.
Except anarchy.
14.
Good night.
Wait, what check are we doing?
Perception.
Oh boy, more perception.
Oh, wow! 21!
Oh, Jim! You
Good for
can
Jim.
see kind of a dark figure of somebody else that seems to be out north of the prison right now. Through the rain, you can kind of see them further up in the event square, lowering themselves into the crack.
Hey, Lythander, over
Huh?
there.
Lythander's gonna go booking it. Run, dash,
Yeah.
bonus action dash.
Jim's just gonna be running in his
Bye.
typical old man way. He's doing his little.
Lythander. Two step fast for the naked eye. It's Lythander. Lythander, he can really move. Lythander, he's got an attitude. Lythander, he's the fastest road Goliath.
You make it
Don't doubt.
What he can do.
to what is Grandma Sue down in the crack right now, kind of walking along. She's walking with just a very, very minor limp, nothing really, really huge. You can tell that she, like, one of her hips must be sore or something.
He's gonna get in front of her. Hey, Granny.
She blinks and looks at you. Who are you?
I'm Lythander. Hi.
Well, hi, Lythander. Move. And she walks around.
Nope. No, he's gonna hold out his arms. Gonna cage her in. No, you need to go back home.
Oh my god, you're so fast. Holy shit. Oh, you found Granny Sued! Ah!
It's a little late right now, Granny.
I know the time.
Okay, then maybe this can wait till the morning.
Wait. You should probably ask her. Hey, why are you out?
No, I think right now what's more important is that she gets home.
Hey, who here looks like the expert with old
I don't know what
people,
you said. Can you
huh?
repeat that?
Can you repeat
Who-
that, Jim?
Who looks like... Hey, who here looks like the expert when it comes to old people, huh?
Somebody who doesn't have dementia like me.
Okay. So,
Did you,
let's-
You don't
imply that I
have.
have dementia?
No, I'm saying that he has dementia.
I don't have dementia.
Well,
That's what any demented person would say.
thank you for your concern, but I'm all right. She tries to walk around you
Nope.
again.
Gonna keep boxing her in.
Young man, put your arms down.
Sued,
Ma'am,
we just want to know what's
your
going
hip
on.
hurts.
Are you all right? Like, why are you going out this late?
I'm just fine.
Ma'am, it's the night of the festival. It's
I
probably
know what night it is.
Okay,
the next-
what if we went with her, Kip? Just, Lythander, what if we went with her to,
2 sessions in a row. I mixed up Kip and Lythander.
what if we went with her,
Yeah, yeah.
Lythander? What if we went with her, just to make sure she's okay and see what's going on?
Kip is now jumping down into the crack with you guys. He seems to have noticed that you guys have congregated and found you guys.
She's injured.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm not injured. I'm fine.
You're limping, ma'am.
I feel better than I've ever felt. This is of no concern to you. Grandma kept running over.
Yeah, Grandma. This is a big concern to me.
This is of no concern to
But
you.
you're my grandma.
How good was that potion?
What? I have no idea who you are.
Well,
I'm not your grandmother.
I'm your great-great-grandson.
If you want to help me, then go get James.
James isn't here.
And she looks before her shoulders drop slightly, seeing Kip, her head tilting a little. What are you doing out right now? Kip.
Oh.
Kip seems to be having the same kind of reaction that you guys are having. He kind
Oh
of
my gosh.
seems a little thrown off.
Wait, did you just actually recognize Kip?
Shh. actually reckon it's Grandma. You shouldn't be out here right now. It's raining. You've gotten so tall. Her brow furrows a little bit. Come on, look. We should go back inside. Kip is now trying to actively, pull her along. We need to get you back out of the crack. That's a little ways to be lifted, Grandma. Where's your father? He's not here right now. Come on. Kip is trying to pull her along.
Lysander will help.
Are you trying to push her? Are you trying to pull her?
He's kind of just gently boxing her in, so she has no choice but to follow the Kip.
Jim's just kind of walking along, making sure nothing goes wrong.
How good was that potion that Anarchy gave her?
It's so good.
She seems to be walking a little bit subdued right now, staring at Kip, who is now trying to troubleshoot getting her back out of the crack, which is a bit of a slope, and it's kind of a muddy slope right now.
While you're here with us, Grandma, you wouldn't have happened to have seen anybody who wasn't Kip or me or Jim or the tiny statue
I'm Jim.
enter your house because the place got robbed.
We were robbed?
Okay, never mind.
Kip, don't worry about it, Grandma. It's fine. Who robbed us? We don't know yet, but I'm going to find it out. Does James know? Come on. Just focus on getting you inside right now. Are you two helping to try and get her up this slope?
Yes.
Or... Alright, everyone make a strength check.
Yeah, everyone is.
5.
5.
12.
Alright, like to make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Can I just say, if she's falling, he would rather dexterity under her butt for her to fall onto him than to jump out of her way.
You can say that.
Okay, then that's what he would like to do, and that is a 7, 8, 19.
Well, thankfully, she's not falling. It's just you with the fact that you weren't able to be pushing and grounding yourself to lift her up as much. Your feet went sliding back down the slope because the mud started shifting under your feet. So you were just sliding back down, and you've kept your feet, thankfully.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
Yeah!
But the three of you are able to get Grandma up out of the crack and get her walking back towards the house.
You okay?
Who are you asking?
The grandma.
Where is James?
Why were you walking outside?
Where is James?
James isn't here.
It's a complicated situation.
Why were you walking out in the crack? Lysander's gonna take her hand and smile at her, try to use some of that charisma.
Make your charisma check.
Let's hope we don't box us all. 9.
She stares at you for a couple of seconds before looking at Kip. Where's your uncle? He doesn't live here anymore, Grandma. He moved. You need some sleep. I do not need any sleep. Yes, you need sleep, Grandma. Why are you glowing? Kip kind of looks around a little bit before pointing at himself.
What did Anarchy do?
I'm not.
Wait, is Clip glowing?
Not that any of you can see. But she tilts her head and reaches out and puts a hand on Kip's chest, just staring at her hand on his chest. Kip looks down a little confused before looking up at her. Someone touched you with light.
Wasn't me.
Not that kind of touch, Lysander.
I meant any kind of touch, thanks.
Ugh, this kid.
Who are these strange men? They're friends. They're staying with us for a while. And your father was okay with that? Come on, let's get you out of your wet clothes, Grandma.
Someone's just got to rip the Band-Aid off already.
That isn't he?
There's not a way to rip the bandage off, Jim. That's not how these kinds of diseases work.
Oh my gosh.
Diseases, I'm pretty confident she's coming through.
She sits backwards
This is a
onto
moment
the
of
desk.
clarity. These things don't tend to last.
Putting her hands over her own chest and looking down.
Lythander will rub her back.
She starts to cry. And Kip is also now sitting with her to put a hand on her leg and just sit with her for a while.
Hey, let me get you guys some tea, okay?
Jim goes off to the kitchen to get some tea. To make some tea.
There's all sorts of tea equipment in there. You can get a fire lit in the stove to get the water boiling just fine.
Oh yeah, fire's kind of his thing, right?
You know, you could use a cantrip
As
to
it
get the
is.
fire going if you want.
Exactly. He probably did.
She sits there with her arms folded in front of her chest, quietly crying for several minutes. She's not still actively crying by the time Jim will be coming back, but she's having herself a good little cry right now. And Kip is silently sitting with her.
How many times has this happened?
I've never sat with her through a moment this clear. But it happens periodically. She'll remember more or less.
Lythander nods.
The light thing is new.
It's probably because of anarchy healing you. Lythander makes a kind of brow-furrowed face before looking forward. Then his head goes down. Then he kind of holds his hands on his head.
You alright?
I'm fine. I mean, you're fine. Everything's fine. Then he goes back to rubbing her back.
By the time Jim gets back out, who all are you bringing tea for, Jim?
He's brought a mug for Kip, a mug for Granny Sood, and a mug for Lythander, and one for himself. He's just got tea for everyone.
Jim, maybe you should wake up Anarchy. It might make her happy to see the light again.
Oh, no.
Lythander doesn't know about that, but still, to say Anarchy might know some extra bits that we don't.
Well,
She could really probably use a feminine touch in this time.
okay, I'll go wake up the kid.
Do I make a constitution or what do I do here?
Someone is intentionally trying to wake you up, so you can be woken up at this time.
Okay, here's the thing. So
Doesn't he?
Anarchy wakes up screaming.
What?
So Kip is now running into the room just because there's a reflex of panic when he hears someone scream. His tea mug is now rolling across the ground. He no longer has tea. The grandmother also seems to have jumped and sloshed a lot of tea onto her. own lap.
Lythander's gonna try and like the moment, because Kip's a lot faster than her. The moment she starts reacting, Lythander's gonna try and direct her teacup to help.
Make a dexterity save. Let's see if you can prevent this.
That's a 16 plus 7 is a 23.
Beautiful. You keep her from sloshing any tea as she is now trying to sort of get up, but she's a little shaky.
It's gonna be okay. Kip's investigating.
What is it? What?
Where's my bag? Where's my bag?
Your bag.
Anarchy reaches for a bag, immediately pulls out the sweet mask, and just kind of like starts kind of staring at it, feeling the fur. Then she kind of like rubs it against her face, and she's just shaking, visibly just shaking. She's not saying anything at the moment.
You good?
I don't dream. I had a dream. I don't dream. I don't dream. And I had a dream.
What was it? What'd you see?
I had a dream. I gotta meditate. I'm sorry. Where's Kip?
Kip's right there.
Here.
He's right there.
Kip.
Kip, who had let out her breath and like was leaning on the edge of the doorway into the cell for a couple seconds, kind of stands up a little more straight, realizing that you seem to need something from him.
I'm sorry. I can't find her stuff today. What time is it?
It's the middle of the night, Anna.
Okay, I can meditate. I can do some prayers. We're in trouble. We're in danger. Oh my god.
Okay, do you want me to get you some? Here, take my tea. Just. We need.
I can't drink tea. Don't bother me.
It's just Anarchy. I need you to breathe. Or
I don't breathe.
Right. Yeah. I need to know what's happening. How can I help?
1 to 10 if it'll help.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I had a dream. I don't dream. Might I emphasize that? And I mean truly, I've never had a dream in my life. I'm not able to. I should be able to, but I had a dream, and I was in the sky, in space, and I think I was in my goddess's realm. I could see the moon. I was floating with the moon. There were celestials all around me, and these voices calling, and there was this dark image in the sky, and it was taking the stars. It was killing the stars, and my goddess told me that they're coming, and we have to prepare. I don't know who, but I know there's a lot of things coming around. Oh, Kip, you have to make the security stronger for the festival. I'm sorry, this is not my job, and I gotta train, I gotta meditate, and find something to strengthen us. We should get some rest, because today is gonna be a long, long day.
Well, shit.
Anarchy's still rubbing the fluff.
Lythander, you may wanna.
You're not very far away. You are capable of hearing it.
Lythander doesn't respond.
Lythander, please tell me you heard that.
I heard.
Yeah, we're screwed. Unless we,
Everything's gonna be fine. Magic's not real.
Lythander.
The grandmother looks over at you before looking forward again.
Granny Sue's just looking at him like, really?
She's now getting up.
No, you need to stay down.
Boy, you are not a member of my family.
Kip, I need you.
Kip looking over her, getting himself up off of the door frame of the cell.
Can Anarchy hear that the
Poor
grandmother is speaking?
Yes.
Anarchy
For the term
tries to
grandma?
compose herself to get up to see the grandmother. Ma'am, I'm sorry. Did I scare you? I didn't mean to.
No, you haven't scared me.
I'm sorry, I screamed. Are you okay? Wait, why are you up?
she's having a very strong moment of clarity. That's why I was waking you up, and Lythander thought you'd like to see it and to be here for it.
You remember?
I remember enough.
What?
Do you remember what started the war?
She's gone entirely silent. She seems to have stiffened slightly.
Maybe a bit of an intense conversation for a late night.
Kip presses
Let's
his lips
start
together a
with-
little
Do you remember who I am?
before he puts a hand on her back. He glances at Lythander.
Lythander looks down at the ground.
There's a lot of people you could ask about that.
I just figured she'd have the best recollection, what with her age.
Really, Lythander? Really?
Another question. Hang on.
The ageism from this child.
She was alive when the war started.
Technically, I was as well, but I wasn't here.
Yeah, same
Anyway,
here.
Nordovan Craven was murdered.
She was?
East Craven believes Vestor killed her. West Craven believes Esteban killed her. Nobody really knows what killed her.
This adds up.
What do you mean it adds up?
It adds up. Lythander said he thought he saw something in his dream regarding Nordovan Craven.
I said I didn't know what I saw.
Anyway, he said something along those lines one night, and the people disappearing, the crack expanding when we busted down the wall. We gotta find her ghost.
Wait, you're saying this shit is haunted?
I don't know. Possibly.
Okay,
But I can kind of see ghosts.
does anyone know where Nordwin Craven was buried?
Or we could try her
Grandmother is
statue.
now crying again.
Oh my god.
Bring her back.
I'm so sorry. I can do the light thing again, if you like.
The Cravens have a mausoleum in the old graveyard. I would imagine that's where Nordvin is buried.
Just like...
Kip seems only
think-
slightly stiff talking about this right now.
You think they could agree on a burial place?
I don't know the details behind how she wound up buried there, but I think she's buried in the old graveyard.
I can prepare some things. We could find her ghost, and we could ask her the questions. Maybe?
That's assuming ghosts are real.
Well,
And that they want to answer your questions.
Yeah,
and
there's
not
that
just
too.
attack you.
but, I can find out. This necklace does more than just be a pretty necklace. I can kind of ask my goddess things through it. Once a day.
All right.
We could ask her if it's a good idea. She's not too fond with talking with ghosts, but this is an emergency. She literally sent me a dream about this sort of thing. She might be okay with it, in this case.
You all think you can handle a ghost?
No.
No!
Well, maybe.
Assuming
I don't know. Do ghosts like fire?
No, don't attack a ghost.
This is definitely
Really,
out of
don't
my
attack
area
a
of
ghost.
expertise.
Okay, some things to know about
Conventional
ghosts.
attacks don't tend to hurt them.
Yeah, so I may be the only one who actually can attack it, so we shouldn't attack a ghost. Also, if anybody sees a ghost, you could potentially age 40 years, so don't look.
Oh.
What?
Kip is also staring at you with this kind of shocked look. It's shocked for
It's fine for me, I don't really age. So I can look at a ghost.
Oh god.
It won't affect me, but you guys,
Please ask Salune if this is a good idea.
I will.
So, Bythander, as you can tell, we probably won't have time to do your zombie capture plan.
No, we can do that too. We can.
I'm thinking whatever's about to happen is going to happen before our festival night.
Probably. It's probably happening tomorrow, which is why I have to meditate.
Yeah,
So
that's
go
why I'm-
meditate, Anarchy.
Oh, also, before I leave, Mrs. Kip's grandmother?
Sood.
Sood.
She
Do you
looks
wanna
over at you.
See the light thing again? Might calm the mood.
You have the ability to cast magic.
Yes, I showed you that. You seemed to be crying last time I showed you. But you seem to like it.
She looks towards the hole in the wall that goes out to east side. Darkness is coming and we can't stop it.
We can stop it and we will. Or we'll protect against it, regardless.
Darkness is only as potent as a lack of light. Light will always chase off darkness.
Yeah. I vai vivendi della vai.
We need to turn the
Light.
lights on.
Clears the darkness.
I mean, all darkness is a lack of light.
Light casts a shadow. Be mindful of that. Actually, that's what I think.
One can't
darkness
exist without
is.
the other.
Speaking of, I should tell you
Light
about
doesn't
something else.
cast
Guys,
shadows.
guys, this is important, please. I think one of the dark energies, the one that swallows the stars, my goddess has an evil sister. Literally, the light casts a shadow. She's a dark goddess of darkness, as stereotypical as that is.
I
So,
still disagree with this
do
sentiment.
you
Light
think is it possible that goddess
could be
is
a tie?
behind things?
I mean, here's the thing. Salune doesn't like her. And I've been trained since birth to fight her sister. Or be a part of that army. Just fight her sister. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I'm trained for. And that's probably one of the main reasons she would call me.
Well,
If it was tied to her, I'd imagine
so
she'd call me.
when you're saying we need to get you back to your family, you're actually saying we need to get you back to this massive army to fight an evil entity that may destroy the entire planet.
I don't know where they are, unfortunately. I have no memory where they are.
Your grandmother waves a hand slightly and Kip moves and gets a seat and brings it over so that way she can sit down.
Oh, the light thing. Do you still want to see it?
And she glances at Kip before looking at you. Did you touch him with light?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Sorry, but he's okay now.
Don't apologize. There isn't much time. She looks at Kip. I need the box from under my bed. And Kip's shoulders drop a little bit. We don't have any of that anymore. That's what was taken.
What was in that box? If you don't mind me asking.
There was a ring in that box that had a large black piece of onyx in it. And Kip tilts his head slightly.
What was?
If you don't
Sorry.
recover that ring and keep the tomb sealed, Kasternovich will wake up.
Who's Kasternovich?
Wait, who?
Kip seems equally confused right now.
Ma'am, you know something about this? Sorry, I don't mean to intrude, but I kind of have to.
I'm sorry. Before she looks at Kip, there isn't much time. This ritual's supposed to be done before the festival comes.
I'm running out of time.
So we have a few hours
Guys,
to
I need to
find
meditate.
the box.
ma'am, what will happen if we can't find it? Who is Kasternovich? What will he do?
I don't know. He's
Oh.
a dark wizard.
All right, guys, there's no way we're recovering this ring. What we can do
Yes,
is we
there
can
is.
wake everyone up in the town. We can sound alarms.
Wait, Lythander. Remember that locate object spell?
I thought you said you needed to sleep fully to have that spell. Not that there are spells.
Kip frowns
Well,
slightly.
I need to get us some more sleep or some meditation.
It'll be too late.
Will it? How
We've
long
only
have I
gotta-
been sleeping?
It is early morning already, like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. kind of zone.
Yeah, we've slept long enough.
We have some time.
You have to finish 8 hours of long rest, technically, so
And we didn't get back until later.
And I won't be able to protect us.
you guys
Without
stayed
it.
up playing, hockey.
There isn't enough time, Anarchy. I'm sorry.
But I won't be able to protect you without it.
Anarchy, we need to start working on
I
different
can't
contingent...
heal you without it.
Anarchy? I'm not saying don't sleep. I'm saying don't sleep for the locating object thing. It's going to be too late for that. I'm saying we
Okay.
need to think of a new plan.
Got it. Then I'm going full protection mode.
Okay. You go
Either
back to
that
bed.
or Lythander, we sound the alarms. We take care of this stuff.
Well, we need something that will convince these people.
Kept nodding. People will think that you're crazy if you start shouting about magic in the streets.
We need to have some sort of strong
I have an
evidence.
alternative idea.
Wait, me and Jim, maybe me and you can go back out to the swamp where we were the night before and bring back some bodies.
That, and what if we also tell, specifically, Xavier and Kyle?
They already seemed aware.
I know, but
Or at least
do they know about
Xavier
magic?
did.
Do they know that I can do magic? Do they know Jim can do magic?
I don't think it matters. I don't think those two are enough.
They should
They're-
know
They're kids. I mean, they're not kids. They're like way older than me.
21 and 22.
I'm older than them.
Mm-hmm.
You're older than 22?
I'm 25.
Fuck.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm only 18.
I'm 17 and available still.
Wait, you're closer to my
Not
age.
Wait, whoa. You said you were 25 to us.
And that's all, folks. I'm 17.
The grandmother's now looking around at all of you guys like, what?
Lythander, you lied to us since the day we met?
You guys. So yes, I've lied to you since the day we met. I'm 17.
What's so funny?
I can't believe of all the things that Lythander would lie to us about is his age.
Yeah, actually, it is pretty pathetic, isn't
You
it?
people who have no perception of age.
Well, I just
Actually, oh my gosh, that is so sad.
17 and 25 don't mean a lot to us.
Kip puts a hand on your shoulder.
you
No
know,
matter what
being,
you say
being
to us.
older makes things feel less.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, it's just it's us. Like
No, it's
if you're
fine,
under
it's
100,
fine.
you're
Yeah,
kids to us, right?
Uh-huh.
No. It's like, I grew up with elves. Most of them are hundreds
Okay,
and
let's
hundreds
just
of
get
years
the
old.
elephant out of the room and say I'm the youngest person here.
Hey, I
No,
get it.
shove the elephant out.
Okay, Lythander, you're still mentally more mature than me. I hope that makes you feel better. I'm
was unaware
forever
that
stuck
I was more
mentally
mature
at
than
around the
you.
age of young adolescence, and
So
I'm
was
kind
I.
of stuck.
Me too.
So,
Haha.
back to the
We can be
serious
stuck
shit. Okay. Now I know when I call you kids, you are really kids. You know?
I've grown a lot in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm. Either way, you're under 100. You're a kid to me. Got it? Look, I grew up knowing some elves too. You know.
113. 113. 113.
You know. I guess you're. Yeah, but you're mentally a kid. So
Yeah, I'm mentally a kid.
Yeah, and you just live forever, not aging. So
I seriously can't mentally age
yeah.
or mature.
What does that even mean to mentally age and mature other than to gain more experiences and to learn
no.
from them?
You know, like how bodies age?
Oh.
Okay, so
yeah, no,
oh,
you're stuck at that height.
no, I mean literally, you know, so people when they age, their brains develop. My brain can't develop. I don't have a brain. But if I did, it can't develop. My soul can't develop. Does that make sense?
No.
No.
I'm stuck at 13 basically. Forever.
Okay.
So, kid. Got it. As one of the two adults in this room.
I liked it better when I was a part of the adult conversation.
And even then, Granny Sood, I'm pretty sure you're under 100, so you might still
He's
be a kid in there.
113.
We're
Okay?
the same
Kip
age.
nods.
Granny Sue, we're age buddies.
Okay, you're an adult too, Sood, just like me. Okay. So as one of the
I
few
like
adults... Yes?
I liked it better when I was also considered an adult in these conversations.
I never
like,
considered you an adult.
Then we could be like
Lythander looks
closer.
off.
Like Lythander like
Kip
tugs.
is just staring at the ceiling right now.
Anarchy just like tugs on like Thunder a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, then we could be closer friends.
Nathander smiles a little and bends down next to her. Yeah, I mean, for you, you can consider me like just turning 17, which I did. you could consider me 16 still if you wanted to, but that'd be a lie.
So,
But yeah,
Yay.
the plan?
he sits next to Anarchy now.
So you were saying we should go back to the swamp.
Yeah, to grab some of those bodies that we left.
Okay. What if the bodies aren't there?
Then I don't know how we're going to convince these people.
Okay. So either find the bodies, and if they're not there, we're screwed. Unless we run into that little girl again, and then in that case, we're screwed again. Got it. So we got like a 1 in 3 shot
Wait,
here.
where's this ritual? Do we know where the ritual takes place?
She nods after a second. It happens where Kasternovich is buried, which is below the Craven household.
Well, I suppose that's where we're going.
Oh, so we gotta.
Not gonna be able to get down there without the ring. You'll just break magic seals.
Why did you never tell your family about this? Sorry.
She is now looking at you with like
Really?
this offended look that you think that she wouldn't say anything.
It just
Really?
Lythander.
I just
She had no memory for a while, and she probably did. Who knows? Maybe that's why they scrammed.
Really,
Shoulders
guys?
drop slightly.
Sensitive conversation!
I'm sorry.
This was James's job. I did pass it on. And before James, it was James's uncle.
And now it's going to be Kip's, I guess.
Nobody told Kip.
Well, you know, people weren't really. That wasn't really possible. He's pretty young.
We don't even know what happened to his parents.
Oh boy.
Kip rubbing the back of his head.
Who wants more tea?
Stones.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna make more tea.
Because Lythander
No, wait,
keeps
I have to
asking
listen to this
inappropriate
conversation.
questions.
I'm sorry, I have to listen to the conversation.
Lythander rubs Kip's back. I'm so sorry to hear that your parents got stoned.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna make more tea.
Good
He
idea.
goes to make tea.
Grandmother also seemed shocked looking at Kip. What happened to James? This was after Brennan died and after Uncle Jared and everyone else left. Mom and Dad were going around all sorts of places later in the evening. They were, I don't really know what they were doing, but people were disappearing from East and West Craven, and they were sneaking around, and I think it scared a lot of people. And he shifts slightly.
They also tried to assassinate Kip today.
What?
Why
Yeah,
would
you
you
should go yell
bring
at
that
them.
up?
Because
Am I
she
done
should be
making
yelling
the
at
tea?
these people. If they're gonna listen to anyone, maybe it's the old lady who's been alive for 113 years.
Am I done making the tea?
Not yet. No, you just
Okay.
Lythander, we've already
And I keep, like,
you've already
internally
released so
screaming
much
to the other
heavy
room.
information. Oh, like yes,
Listen to my grandmother.
yes, Kip was shot today, and that's why he was touched by Anarchy's light, because she healed him like crazy, healed him, and
Kip rubs at his chest slightly.
Stop
And-
rubbing your chest. You're fine.
now, and so yeah, shit's going down, and I'm sorry that someone just ripped the Band-Aid off.
What, does she have a right to know?
Of course.
Oh,
I
she
have
has a right to know. She absolutely does. But you know, you bring this shit up gently first. You gotta ease them in. You don't just go, oh, yeah, there was a stoning. Oh, yeah, there was people left. Oh, yeah, by
Kip's
the way.
the one who's brought it up, the stoning.
You can hear the conversation, but you're waiting on water to boil technically for the tea.
It's such a thing as manners, Lythander.
I wish I had fire magic.
Sorry, I left them at home somewhere around the lines of there are undead and a giant.
She
Lythander
looks
walks
over.
off.
There's undead.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I'm gonna go breathe.
Yeah, he's
There's
under.
Lythander under the Craven house, and I'm not.
Wait, where is he going?
Jim, what undead?
Lythander's hyperventilating.
Okay,
Well-
Anarchy runs in the room. I don't care if the tea's
Wait.
going.
Who said what undead?
Lythander, you okay?
The grandmother asked what undead. Kip is now also over with Lythander to rub his back and also to give him a paper bag.
Well, you see, we were in the swamp, and we were investigating the people who were disappearing, and there were a bunch of undead that we had to fight and take down. And that's what
Breathe
Lythander's
into it.
waving the paper
okay.
back around.
He's now
And that-
pushing the bag on your face.
Anarchy is also rubbing Lythander's back gently. I need to go check on the tea. Please, it's okay. It's okay.
It's fine. I'll stay with him.
Okay. Good. I'm gonna make you the tea.
Yeah, so basically,
Just think about the tea. It tastes good.
so basically, there's these undead popping up everywhere. Oh, and there's also while we're ripping everything off, because someone let a lot spill.
Okay.
There's also cursed seashell necklaces going around everywhere that may or may not be turning people into the undead.
Poor Granny Sood.
She's just so confused by all of this information.
It's fine. It's keeping your brain active.
There's been a lot going on. It's been a long few days.
There's never been undead problems before. And Kip glances over, even though he's still holding the paper bag over Lythander's mouth and rubbing his back, but he does look over. Have there ever been disappearances? No, typically every 10 years you perform the ritual and Kasternovich stays asleep for 10 more years.
So
So there's a ritual you have to perform to make them not appear?
Yeah, with the ring.
Okay.
Remember?
Right.
Yeah. So basically, I know this is a lot for you. I'm sorry, but yeah, sounds like things have gotten a lot worse. Maybe every decade, and maybe even need to do something more than just kind of tell this guy to go home.
Is the wizard on dead?
Well, he's been buried for, I don't know, as long as Craven's existed. But
Yes.
Just checking.
Why, you think you could do your thing?
Give me a second.
she looks over at Kip.
Tea.
Is anyone else living with you? Kip. No, it's just me. And
Well, and for like the past week,
and all of these individuals for like a week now.
Lythander sitting up, a little dizzy.
but hey, we did stuff like we fixed up the place a bit. We had a fun hockey game.
Kip pushed back Lythander's hair. Lythander seems a little confused because he's pretty sure Kip hated him.
Kip hated him and just knocked him unconscious,
No, more of the hatred from the
Okay.
break-in.
Oh, by the way, is the tea done?
Yes, the tea is now done.
Okay, I'm coming in the room with the tea, and I have a question.
You didn't even want to
So-
hold my hand.
I still didn't even finish my first tea.
I have more tea
Sorry,
and a
I was
question.
upset.
So, how this ritual works, when we cast it, does he become is he like an undead that occasionally becomes undead then? Would you say?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I know Craven was founded on the prospect of keeping Kasternovich down and keeping his magic contained. He's an incredibly powerful wizard, but I admittedly don't know much about him.
Lythander is rubbing his fingers into his temple. You said this person is buried underneath the Craven house.
Yes.
Okay. Then maybe we all take a nice field trip to show that maybe, we're not crazy when we saying all this stuff is gonna happen.
And if only we could take Craven and just push it somewhere else. We
Without
need
the
the
ring?
ring to get in there.
You would break a lot of magic seals.
Not that magic's real, but this sounds like a bad idea.
Yep.
Even then,
Yep.
if he's not up and walking, all you would prove to the town is that there's a dead body below the house. Might stir up the super.
Darn
So
Okay.
we have to convince everyone that not only magic is real, but there's a magic guy who's going to come back from the dead and kill them all.
Oh boy.
And we have to do it in a day.
Maybe we
A
can
little
evacuate
late.
the town somehow.
It was by the festival. Today is the festival.
I know, that's what I mean. In one day.
No, we
Today.
don't have a day. We don't have a date. It's by the festival, by the start of the festival. We're done. We're out of time. The whole place might as well burn down.
Look, we might just have to rush to it and fight him.
Lysander looks incredibly panicked.
Lysander, are you okay?
Kip is gently rubbing Lysander's back.
No, I'm not okay. None of this is okay. What the hell is going on?
I know none of this is okay. It never was okay.
No, it was never okay. None of what happened was okay.
I know. Anarchy kind of gives him a hug. Sorry, I should ask. Yeah, it's never okay. I know.
Lysander.
I didn't ask for this. And no one did. And it's happening. And I'm sorry.
You can't just say it happens.
No, I'm not saying it happens. I'm saying I'm sorry. It's happening. It's very.
It can't be happening.
I don't want.
None of this can be happening right now.
I don't want to wake up either. I want to be asleep too. I don't want to fight. I don't want to do this, but I have no choice.
No. You two have a choice. We all have a choice.
Now isn't the time for heroics, Jim. For God's sakes, keep the old man speech to a minimum, please. We
Lysander,
do have a choice.
you
We can choose to be bad guys and walk away and say, "Oh, we're young. We deserve to have the chance to go off and live our lives." Or we can admit that she's a warrior and I'm 17 at least, and we need to stand our ground.
I'm going in no matter what. You can
So are
do
we.
what you want. Okay then.
It's my duty.
We don't have to tell them that a magical enemy is coming. We could just tell that an enemy is coming.
Though, I
It-
won't.
How will we convince
Guys.
them that?
Homeless Tim.
That'll convince West Side, maybe.
It'll convince Westside. That's how.
But that man,
That's
I'm
still
pretty
at
sure,
least
is on
someone.
drugs.
But he's helpful. I
Okay,
know
but
that
doesn't
side.
mean that he doesn't sound like a crazy
There
person
is
for at least
one thing
75%
we
of
could
the
do.
stuff. What?
You could take off my mask in front of a crowd.
I'm not taking
That's
off
a
your
very
mask.
bad idea.
You think?
Kip's
I think that
Yeah, there's got to be a way to
trying
do.
convey that you are magic, people will respond hostily towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's let's find
Not
a way
that you're
that will
magic.
put you in mortal danger.
Okay.
So best we got right now is I know how to convince the west side. How do we get the east side?
I don't know that you'll convince the
I don't know if we're
west
going to
side.
convince anyone.
Well, I won't convince them
Going
that
to
there's
be-
magic,
I
and I can
think
convince them that there's evil.
We're just going to have to fight this wizard and prevent him from doing damage. And then
we even
reseal
sure?
him.
Be a way to fight this wizard?
Well, I have a lot of magic.
That's fine.
I got a lot of fire.
I can prepare spells. I can prepare specific spells so that we can do more saves. Well, we get so certain magic spells don't affect us. Well, less likely to do
A
that.
walk.
Do you want me to join you? I can.
No.
I can shut up. I really
No.
can.
No, you're fine. Stay
No,
here.
I
friend.
can't let you do-
I need air.
Hi, Vander.
We're sitting in the
I need
Dangerous out there.
I need
boys.
more air. And now I'm gonna go out by myself because I need to be by. I need to breathe, and I need to remember that none of this is real. So this is all fine. He turns and he walks out.
Anarchy is gonna put her hood up and slowly try to. She's not good at sneaking, but she's gonna try to sneakily follow him because she knows there's assassins out, and she's
They're not
concerned.
out for him.
She doesn't care. She's had weird dreams. She's very stressed, and she's worried.
Jim's gonna stay behind and try to strategize with Kip a bit. Kip and his grandmother a bit more.
Alright, Anarchy, roll a stealth check for me.
This'll go well. Okay, so it's 7.
Yeah, no, I think you're being followed.
Lysander stops and turns around. Anarchy. I really need this air right now. I can't describe to you how badly. I just need to be alone. Because otherwise, I don't know what's happening up here. And he starts doing twirls around his temples with his fingers. But it's not whatever's happening up here is not good right now, and I can't put the puzzle pieces together without I am in mental duress, and I just need to breathe in order to make the duress go away.
I understand, but can I watch you from a far distance?
What if I just walk around the jail cell?
Okay, be safe.
Okay.
Do
She
you mean
walks
the
back
entire
in.
jailhouse?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you actually doing that, or are you
Yes.
sneaking away?
No, he's gonna walk around the jailhouse.
She walks back inside, kind of like doing a quick glance back. She's worried. And then she
Kip
goes back
also
in.
seems to be worried, but Kip seems to also be having some amount of grounding here. Like, there's a very serious problem coming our way.
Okay, guys, we need to strategize. Like,
Yes, we do.
we need to figure this out. We need to get this guy out of here. And so we can't just tell the West Side, yo, there's an invasion gonna happen, and we gotta prepare, but we don't have time to prepare. So,
Kip rubs the back of his head.
Think.
If we talk to Kyle and Xavier, they'll pull strings with whoever they can.
I'll go. Okay, I'll go talk to Kyle again.
Our deadline might be the whatever time of death originally Castor Novich had. I don't know.
What time is the time of death?
I don't know. I don't know if that's like if Festival Day just marked the day conveniently. He looks at his grandmother, who just kind of shrugs a little, like, I just know that the ritual needed to be done by Festival Day.
Okay. Try to get a hold of them. I need to start meditating. It's starting to get late, and if I don't have my spells ready tomorrow, we're all in trouble.
Lythander walks in looking much better.
Anarchy's beginning to sit down, and she's gonna do her spell swapping.
Lythander, I need you to go talk to Xavier.
Talk to Xavier. Sure thing.
Tell him what's going on. I'm gonna talk to Kyle. Tell him what's going on.
Okay.
Okay? So no arguing with him.
No arguing.
Okay? I have to get along with Kyle. You have to get along with Xavier.
Okay. Whatever you need.
Okay. So let's you get over there. I'm going over there. Jim
Okay.
runs
Right now?
off to.
I guess so. Lythander heads down.
What other
East
choice
side.
do we have?
It's the middle
Anarchy's
of the
getting
night.
her rest.
Fine. We'll sleep.
Lythander's already heading out.
Kip is running on after you. You need sleep!
I'm just gonna go sneak.
Okay, I'm going back to bed. Jim goes back to bed.
It's gonna be fine.
Sleep. You'll see him in the morning. I'll wake you up early.
Yes, please wake us up
I
early.
need sleep.
Don't
Okay,
wake me
then
up
sleep.
early.
Lythander goes back in.
Now you're all waiting till the end of your 8-hour long rest.
Anarchy's
Yes.
gonna have to.
Anarchy and Jim are the first ones done with that.
Okay.
Yeah, because Jim went to bed the earliest.
All right, time to go. Time to go bug Kyle.
Anarchy has begun doing. You can see her in her cell at this point. She has taken her hammer out and she's practicing like martial swings.
Check.
She looks like she's kind of like training.
9. All right, you sleep soundly. You know. as
Should
soon
be
as you
quiet.
can.
Well, Anarchy, I'm heading out. See ya. I'm gonna go see Kyle.
Try to keep your voice down. They're still sleeping.
Okay.
Do you want me to go talk to... Actually, I should probably head out. I'm gonna have to talk to, well, I should let Lythander sleep. I can talk to... Sorry,
My
Xavier?
brain right now, Xavier.
Okay.
He's up and
I'm
about.
distracted.
Okay, Kip, would you mind telling Lythander when he wakes up that Anarchy's taking care of it?
I can go. Oh, are you gonna go talk to Xavier?
Unless... You seem to be closer with him. It might be a better idea. I should... Maybe I can comfort Lythander when he wakes up.
Go talk to him. That's fine.
Well, Jim walks out to the west side.
Anarchy's
actually gonna stop for warm-ups and like begin. How long do you think Lythander will be asleep for?
Lythander's got a couple more hours. In
Okay,
him.
so like she's gonna be doing some exercises for a while. Like basically she looks like she's training and practicing all sorts of weapons.
One more hour in him.
And about half an hour before she thinks he might wake up, she's gonna start preparing eggs for him because it's all she knows.
Aww. Aw, she's become pro at those scrambled eggs.
Aww.
It's all she knows.
So wholesome.
Lythander, you're waking up to the smell of scrambled eggs.
Ooh, food. Let's make him forget the terrible nightmare he had last night. He goes into the kitchen. Is that food?
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
I'm getting good at eggs, I hope.
I mean, they smell good.
Well, they're for you, so
Oh, really?
yeah. Everyone
Thanks.
head out already.
You mind if I just start scooping? Or do they need
Pardon?
to cook longer? Or can I just like grab like that spatula you're using and put them on a plate?
Oh, absolutely.
Lythander will now be serving himself some eggs.
I think he's gonna sit with them. She's just kind of like kicking her legs.
They're really good. Like,
Really? I'm getting better?
yeah, no, these are amazing. He starts shoving more into his mouth.
Misses
Anarchy,
a little bit. There's some
queen
egg
of
crumbs
eggs.
that run down his front.
Queen of eggs! To the queen of eggs!
He shoves his fork in the air and sends some more eggs flying.
He quickly scarfs down the rest.
I'm glad you're feeling better this morning.
Oh, I'm feeling a lot better, thanks. Sorry, I don't know what came over me last night. It was crazy. But,
If you ever need to talk about things, you know I'm here for you, right?
yeah, I know. Thanks, there's nothing really to talk about, though.
Okay.
Okay. So, Xavier?
Yes, Kip's decided to go talk to him. He seems to know him.
Darn
so.
it, I need my reward money. It's
That's
100 gold
true.
pieces. That's no laughing matter.
Sorry, anything's kind of making me laugh right now.
Well, I feel you there.
Mhm.
I can't blame
Do you
want
want to do some training exercise with me? It's good to get the practice in.
Sure. He stands
I
up.
can show
high.
you some of the things I was taught when
Okay.
I was younger.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so welcome to Boot Camp with Anarchy.
Thank you. Thank you.
right.
Pleasure to be here.
So keep your legs slightly lowered and bend your knees.
Lythander seems a little confused doing this, but he does it.
Okay, so do you feel
Yeah, I
sturdy?
can Punch you in the face.
I'm not gonna punch you in the face! Not
He's
again.
already done that once. I feel sturdy.
Anarchy gives him a slight push,
He
very
falls over.
gently. Are we just deciding he's fallen over? Or
Yeah, no, not even gonna roll. He falls over.
Oh my god, are you okay? We're just checking your stance.
I guess it wasn't right.
She helps him up.
He gets back up with her help.
Okay. So put your weight in your thighs, not your feet.
I don't have a lot of weight to put. In
Okay,
my
it's
thighs.
okay. It's just shifting your own weight. It's not about how much weight you have, but where you put it.
All right.
We've literally
he
had this
tenses
role
his
play
thighs
before.
up.
He looks constipated.
He does.
Close enough. So,
Okay.
what I would do,
His face is getting red from how hard he's concentrating.
it's okay, relax a little bit. It's important
Oh.
to stay loose,
Oh, right.
As well.
Okay. I'm loose.
especially
I'm loose.
because
Into a puddle
you
on the
seem to
ground.
be more of a flexible person in combat than I am.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's good to stay loose, but it's good to
Loose.
have strength in your legs.
But strong. I'm loose but strong.
Exactly. Try leaning forward with your dagger. And keep loose until the end. Then put force in. Though I shouldn't need to show you how to use a dagger. In fact, you probably know more about daggers than I do. I'm more so with martial weapons, so to speak. Like swords and hammers.
I know how to use a
Nice.
rapier.
Ooh, cool.
And I know how to use a few simple weapons.
Oh, that's cool.
Thanks.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I also know how to use a longsword. I'm proficient.
Oh, I should show you.
I'm good at using them, but they're definitely not my preferred form of combat.
Fair enough. I was kind of forced to learn all sorts of weapons growing up.
He pulls out his short sword. He's gonna go back into his jail cell, and he's gonna come back with his short sword instead of his daggers.
Oh, that's so cool.
Thanks. They do. This thing does a bit more damage than my daggers.
Can I hold it? Sorry.
Oh, sure. It's from my family. He holds it out. Kind of old.
Can I swing?
Yeah, go for it.
Anarchy swings the sword forward and does another grunt.
Do you want it? I don't think I can do that with that sword.
No, I'm okay. I already have 2 weapons at the moment. Plus, I'm maybe prepping another one.
Lythander nods a few times. Cool.
And I'm thinking it's gonna whoosh around my body a little bit like this.
And she kind of like takes her spear and like maneuvers it around her body a little bit until it reaches back again.
I can't do that.
Maybe I'll show you one day.
Okay.
And
Well, until
my
then-
hands won't be doing this. It's gonna be cool.
Until then, he kind of gestures with his hands. Let's keep practicing.
Okay.
So you guys are spending the morning practicing together so far.
This is bonding.
This is bonding.
Jim, you head out onto the west side, and the west side is already in full swing by the time you're getting out there. People are hanging streamers and flags in the street. They're getting prepared for, obviously, a very big holiday over here. It is, in fact, still raining, but it does not seem to be ruining the West Side Pride.
And I believe we tend to find Kyle in around the same area every time, so Jim's gonna check there right away.
The craft area.
You go out to the craft market first thing in the morning. The craft market has people that are currently, the front doors to shops are open. People are going in and out of them, socializing with each other. It is already in full swing. People are talking very avidly. Make a perception check.
Oh shit. 6.
The streets are crowded. You do not see Kyle.
Hey, has anyone seen Kyle?
God, gotta love the west side. Few people look over at you before them's like, oh yeah, I think he's over in the glass blower's place. Happy
Thanks.
festival day!
Happy festival day.
And they keep walking.
Hopefully it is a happy one.
Oh boy. You head over to the glass blowers.
Yep.
You head in there, and sure enough, Kyle is over. He's walking. He has his hands folded behind his back, but he is over looking at the small glass figurines, talking with Frankie, who seems to be a little bit kind of
Jim basically
distracted.
goes over to Kyle a little panicked.
Kyle!
Roll a d20 for me real quick.
Oh my gosh! Yells in front of Kyle! Kyle, right hook!
Kyle pushes over a glass thing
jeez.
and breaks
An
it.
8.
Oh, thank God. Okay. He jumps a little bit and looks at you, but not too much. He just, you're, Jim, right?
Yeah, I need to talk to you. It's emergency.
Emergency? What happened? Frankie looking over, emergency.
It needs to be one-on-one. I'm sorry, Frankie. I love you, man, but this is a thing that only Kyle can really hear right now.
Good job, Jim.
Kidding, right?
Okay, fine. You want to hear it? Okay.
There's lots of people around you, by the way. Several other people have kind of glanced over because you kind of screamed Kyle's name and
And
have
it's
gone
an
over and proclaimed an emergency. So you seem to have people's attention since you've claimed there's an emergency.
Hey, Kyle, I just need you to come with me, okay?
Sure. Sure. He sets down a small little glass unicorn that he seems to have been looking at and is now following you out. Frankie is also following.
So Kyle, this involves a little something we talked about the other day.
Right.
And things have gotten a lot worse.
Oh my god, did you kill someone?
No.
Immediately, Kyle.
No. Okay. We'll duck in that alley. Okay. Doesn't see any people there.
Frankie, meanwhile.
Frankie's just following you guys like
You know what,
nothing
Frankie?
about
You can
stepping
come,
into
fine.
an alley.
Okay, Frankie, fine. You can come.
Frankie's a part of the crew now.
Okay.
I was already coming. I
Okay,
didn't
cool.
need your damn permission.
Fair enough. So Kyle, so these undead are assigned that this dead wizard is gonna come back from the dead and kill everyone today.
How do you
They are
know
gonna
what
do.
happened?
There's this whole thing with with Kip's grandmother becoming lucid for a while, and then this whole thing with a ring, and apparently every 10 years on the festival, someone in Kip's family has to go seal away this guy. But the thing they used to seal him has been stolen. It's gone.
Kip got robbed?
Yes, he did. And if we can't find this ring, then everyone in Craven, both East and West, is going to die.
Oh.
Or we raise an army instantly and we take it on.
Raise an army against the undead.
I know it's a lot. Look, you got Kip, you got me, you got Lythander, we have anarchy. We're willing to fight. We need to get as many people as we can, and I have no clue what to do here. I'm just
Didn't you say your one friend had the ability maybe to cure them?
I checked with her. She was like, "Nope, no, I don't." And I'm like, "Really? I thought you did." And
Oh.
yeah.
Looks down a little. Frankie puts his hands up. Take like 7 steps backwards for a second. What the hell is coming to the city? And how do you know?
Okay, so it all started a few days ago when Kip had me and my friends investigate people disappearing. Turns out it's not East Craven, and turns out it's not West Craven. Turns out it's a bunch of undead coming from the swamp. And then fast forward, where we've been investigating every day for the past several days, and last night we find out, oh yeah, apparently the undead are rising because this really big bad guy is dead underneath the Craven house and is supposed to rise tonight unless we can either seal and kill everyone.
Make a persuasion check.
This is. Oh my gosh.
Is he actually a good roll?
Is he good? We should
Wait,
be
1
saving.
second.
15.
He kind of glances at Kyle after a second, who rubs his arm. I mean, there are things out in the swamp. I don't know that. I mean, undead wasn't what I was calling them. I was calling them swampers. Frankie, what?
Well, we actually renamed them Swampies. The kids did, but you know.
Right. Frankie's staring at Kyle. Kyle just kind of he tenses a little bit, shifting his weight from one foot to another. But I mean, this is what I was trying to tell you guys about a while ago. Tonight? Why the festival? Kyle, I don't know. I didn't know anything about the festival.
I think the festival has something to do with like an anniversary or something. Either way.
Anniversary of Nordovin's death?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Does Nordovin have something to do? Is Nordovin what's rising?
no,
Gonna
Nordovin
be
is
undead?
Nordovin is not rising. Man, we do have to do something involving Nordovin
shifts
too.
slightly.
Investigation.
I'm pretty sure she's already undead.
What?
But like she wasn't like a swamp be?
Like a ghost.
Yeah.
That's what we came to the conclusion.
Yeah, we saw her when I was like 15 out in the old graveyard.
We actually,
She killed
honestly,
Brennan.
I've been questioning if she might
I
be
think.
part of the solution. Weirdly
What?
enough.
She was
But,
fucking terrifying.
Oh shit. Well, she's not what's rising. It's this old wizard warlock dude
Can I just say
who
kudos?
apparently
Oh,
Craven was founded on defeating him or something. I really should pay more attention. So, yeah. You guys want to join our cause and save everyone in the city?
I mean, of course, we want to help people in the city.
So you ready
Maybe
to...
there's just something that they want. Frankie, yeah, sounds like they want the guy that's sleeping below your house to get up. No, there's nobody sleeping below our house. He just said there's a dead body below your house. There's not a dead body below our house.
There is a dead body, and that's what's rising!
You don't know that. I would know if there's a dead body sleeping below me.
This conversation's going so.
Oh, boy.
People
You
are
know-
now poking into the alleyway.
You really think that there's something dead under our house? Like it's gonna get up and just come eat everyone?
Well,
Kyle
we're gonna
seems to be
eat.
a little bit panicked.
It's gonna do a bunch of magic bullshit and murder.
To the panic kid.
But Kip is on it, right?
We are working on it with Kip. We have pretty much his team right now.
Have you guys talked to Xavier about this?
Kip's over there right now talking to Xavier.
Oh, they're talking?
Yeah, we got him talking again, like about a day or two ago.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's
Xavier will know what to do.
his mom's not happy about it, but you know.
Who's mom?
Xavier's mom. Or at least that lady who's always with him. I'm pretty sure that's his mom.
Who's the lady that's always with him?
I
What does she
don't.
look like?
I'm not good at describing people. Just
Here,
she's
you want me to show
she's
my
bossy,
interpretation?
naggy, not very nice to him.
Could be anyone on the east side.
Yeah, I could.
Frankie's laughing.
They really could.
She seemed like a mother.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
Kind of.
I guess. I
Kind
don't
of
know.
what?
I didn't get a good glimpse at her.
She seemed like a girlfriend.
No, definitely not. Definitely not a girlfriend.
Okay.
She is definitely related. And has some sort of authority over him. So
It's probably his mother.
then I was right.
Lady Craven is terrifying.
She is, isn't she?
She's really mean.
She is.
Yeah.
I do not like that lady.
I don't like her either.
But
And
anyways,
Xavier doesn't like her either.
yeah, I don't think he does, honestly. I think he just kind of puts up with her.
Well, I mean, she is his mother.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically, so we are trying to get everything working and, so, your participation would be nice
My participation.
in, getting people together to fight this thing that could kill us all.
And you're sure fighting is the only way to handle this? Because, like, I don't know. I mean,
It's either that or everyone searches around for a ring that was stolen that
What's
could
it look
seal them
like?
away. It's a big ring, a black onyx. It's stored in this box that was stolen from Kip's house, from Kip's place.
Any leads on the thief?
No, not really. We searched around all the thieving holes. We searched around everywhere, and
I don't mean to be insensitive. He kind of glances around. It wasn't one of you who took it, was it?
no.
Frankie just kind of slaps himself in the forehead. Oh, for the love of... Why would they tell you that, Kyle?
I mean,
They might have. Maybe it's not him. Maybe like his best friend is a thief or something. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you like people and like you don't exactly agree with everything that they do, but you like them anyway.
Well, no, I don't think anyone would steal. The only one who in our team who has the capability of stealing is madly in love with Kip and wouldn't rob him. So,
Oh, someone's madly in love with Kip?
yeah, it's pretty wholesome actually. But we're getting sidetracked again.
Nice. Kip deserves happiness.
He does deserve happiness. He's a good guy. I
That's
like
a good conversation.
But yeah, so we think it has something to do with the assassination attempt on Kip yesterday.
Someone tried to kill Kip?
Yeah, he got shot, and then my friend Anarchy healed him. He's all good now.
Oh my god. Kyle's not leaning on the wall. Today's a really busy day, you know, like there's why is everything happening all of a sudden?
We'll ask that
Kyle,
question.
take a breath.
I'm gonna be honest, asking the same thing. All I wanted to do was come to town, earn some money to reopen my bar. And all of a sudden I roped up in helping out basically the police save a city. It's been a crazy couple days.
You had a bar?
Oh yeah, it was never mind. I ran a bar for a long time with my wife before she left, but you know, and it got burned down, and then yeah, I ended up here trying to earn money, and then we somehow ended up working with Kip, and now we're saving the city from destruction.
Sorry about your bar. But thank you for
Thanks.
helping our city.
Hey, of course, I've honestly have come to like the people around here, especially this side. I'm gonna be honest. I know we're supposed to be working with both sides, but God, you guys are so much cooler.
Well, we've got strong walls over here. I mean, it would be a good fortifiable spot to ride out whatever is coming if something is coming.
Okay. And people seem to have a lot of weapons around here.
I mean, yeah, I guess they've got weapons, like if we really needed to be fighting, but I mean, if they were turned into some sort of monster, then they can be turned back, right? And Frankie looks over, Kyle, if they were dead and they were turned into a monster, turning them back would just turn them back dead anyway.
Yeah, they're already dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Kyle,
Why
don't
are
think
they
if it makes it
attacking
feel
us?
better, don't make it. They have no minds of their own,
I mean,
as far as I'm aware. They're being led by some dark force that Anarchy's looking into. And
Oh.
we need to. I know you seem like you're not a guy who likes fighting, but
I don't believe violence is ever the answer.
you have to be able to defend yourself.
Frankie just shakes his head slightly.
Because sometimes other people are going to come and they're going to be violent to you, and that's not going to change. And you need to be able to, and whether you want to negotiate peace, you need to be able to at least stop them from being violent.
Sure. Yeah, I believe in stopping people from being violent.
And good, we're on the same page. We have to be prepared for a fight.
Okay. All right. I'll look around town. I'll see if we can find that ring.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out. I'll make sure. Anyways, you think I could get the word around here without people thinking I'm crazy?
If you start telling people that the dead are walking?
Yeah, no matter what, I'm gonna seem crazy.
Frankie snorts slightly. You already seem crazy. Nobody here's gonna believe you.
Yep. I figured as much. Hey, I came in here seeming crazy from day one when I did all that bullshit while drunk. So, you know.
Yeah, but that's a different level of crazy. People around here can like level with being drunk.
Fair. Okay, well, maybe we'll try our Lythander's plan. We took out a few of those swampies in the swamp, before you told us that they were people. And maybe we could find those corpses and bring them here and show people.
Kyle nods, so they're just not any children.
Okay, we won't show children.
That would be traumatizing.
Yeah. I could see that traumatizing some kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I've always had a soft spot for kids. I've always wished I was a dad.
I like kids too. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how I would do as a dad, though. He rubs the back of his head slightly. Frankie hums, you're young. Take your time.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you guys around, okay? I'm gonna go.
If you need anything, just let us know.
Will do.
Jim goes off back to the jail cell.
So, you're heading back to the jailhouse. Anarchy and Lythander, you guys spent your morning in the jailhouse?
Yes.
Yes, we were training.
Alright, I need both of you to make a perception check for me.
Okay.
9.
So it's 11.
Alright, Anarchy, you are aware that East Craven seems to be buzzing. It was busy in the morning. You could see through the hole in the wall, that especially since the hole looks out into the market square and stuff, where the market square has been getting rearranged all morning, moving stands out from the middle of it to be setting up and making way for what seems to be a rather large event. All of their signs and the like have said Founders Day all day. But you are also aware that around 11 in the morning, there is a lot of hubbub and commotion about something going on out there. Much more activity, much more excitement than what was going on previously.
It seems our gossip might have traveled a bit.
You want to go check it out?
Oh, might as well stretch our legs.
All right.
Practice.
Lythander nods, wiping his brow before heading out with Anarchy.
You guys head out into the east side.
Dirty close today because we're going to be fighting.
In your dirty clothes, all sweaty from working this morning. My goodness.
Yeah, we don't look great, but...
You head out in this clothes you walk past what's been set up for the event square. There's been a couple of stages set up, one of which seems to be arranged for an orchestra of some sort. You can see where there are still people out there that are setting it up in the like. That's in front of the row of buildings towards the north end of the square. So, like Jacques Taylor, Jean's jewelry store, etc.
Wait, that gives me an idea. Do you think Jacques done the outfit?
Well, it's only been, I know it's been a few sessions, it's only been a couple of days, and you do know he was trying to get a lot of outfits done in time for the festival.
Ooh, I do have something in my bag, but it might be moldy.
Hang on. Anarchy's gonna pull something out of her bag. Oh, God.
I don't know if I want it.
No, it's a thing to make her look more East Side-ish. She's got like one of those priest. She's got like one of those priest clakes, those like heavy ones.
Okay.
But it's shiny and like has gold dangles and stuff all over it. It's kind of big for her, but it's also been in the ocean for 100 years.
Yeah, so does it even have any color left?
It's very, very faded. And definitely moldy.
Festival life?
Why don't we just buy something pre-made at Jacques if you want something for the festival?
Nah, it's okay. I'll just put it away.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. But you can tell as you're looking around that the commotion seems to be centered around the Capitol building.
Unless you think it's going for a look.
Yeah,
let's something's at the Capitol.
Come on, let's go.
Right, no dallying.
Or dillying.
Mm-hmm.
Lythander will lead the way.
You head up towards the Capitol building and can clearly see that the commotion seems to be centered around some sort of a chariot that has pulled through and parked itself in front of the Capitol building. It is centered around somebody that has arrived in town.
What the hell?
Are we able to see?
Oh, heck.
Lythander, you're taller. Can you do like a jump and see if you can see?
Lythander's gonna look around for the nearest building. He's gonna climb up it a bit.
Okay. All right, make a dexterity check for me.
Hopefully Kip isn't shot again.
18.
You.
That laugh there made me nervous.
Please tell me
You
no.
climb up the building a little bit to see that there is indeed someone who looks like they are quite noble, who is currently talking with several guards and stuff outside, and a couple of higher up individuals in East Craven that are over talking to him as well. But there's someone who looks to be dressed in a very noble-like manner, much more akin to nobility that you're used to seeing outside of the city, not just fancy clothes like East Side.
What do you see?
Lady Craven is standing next to him, holding his arm.
There's some sort of noble that's come by.
Should I put on my fancy cloak?
No, it's too late for that, and you wouldn't want to change in public.
No, it goes over things.
Go for it.
Puts on a fancy cloak.
Fancy cloak.
The fancy cloak with the ruined clothes. Okay.
It's a look. It's a look.
Make a perception check for me.
Oh, fun. 13.
Well, that's not bad. You can notice Lady Craven seems to be holding on to his arm, is standing with him while he's talking with a couple of guards up there. Xavier and Kip have both stepped outside of the building. It seems Xavier is standing outside. He seems to be very shocked.
I think it's Mrs. East Craven's mistress, but, like, male.
Do you mean her husband?
No, I don't think that they're married. This carriage just rolled in. Unless her husband's been out on a business trip.
Well, you haven't.
Maybe it's from
He
more
was out
wealthy.
getting milk.
Do you think it's from more wealthy city? Perhaps.
I have no idea, to be honest. But it looks more like nobility from the outside than in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
What?
I'm asking if he's from. Looks from.
No, he
looks
doesn't
like he's
look
from
like
another city.
He doesn't look like he's from Craven, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Not enough crazy.
Man.
You all need to work on your communication skills.
That was a mess. Oh gosh.
That was a big oof and a half.
Fancy cloak.
Ender and Anarchy are quite the set.
You think you recognize the one guard that's standing by him, though. Not a guard in a full suit of armor, but very clearly a guard nonetheless.
He hates us.
Is it the?
Maybe you should climb down from the wall.
No, I've got a good view from up here. I'm gonna see if I can get closer. And he starts scaling across the wall.
Good luck.
Look unusual at all.
He just wants better luck.
A couple of people are staring at you as you're like on the sides of their buildings in broad daylight, just moving across. Like, what do you think that you're doing?
Getting a better view of the nobility.
Get down from there. You're full of yourself.
That's fine.
And it looks bad on everyone else.
That sounds like your problem.
Get off of that building! You're moving closer?
Yes.
Despite the fact that people are very angry that you were doing so?
Yes, only close enough until he can jump down off the wall and see easily and try and hear a conversation.
Oh, you're trying to hear a conversation.
Yes.
Okay. Anarchy, your friend has left you.
Can I follow him through the crowd?
Sorry, that's my spider Lythander coming through.
Do you want to start shouldering your way through the crowd?
Maybe try to get
Scream
closer
that
to the
there's mold
wall.
on your. Just scream that there's mold on your outfit. I'm pretty sure they'll clear a path.
There's mold on my outfit. I have to go home and get changed. I will totally underdress. I can't believe this is so embarrassing.
She pushes her way through the crowd.
Oh my gosh.
Lythander's so
You guys are burning all the bridges with East Craven.
So much for every positive inroad that
Well, we
had.
don't need that anymore, seeing as the fact that we're not doing the show anymore.
We need it more than ever!
I am so embarrassed. Oh dear.
People are, in fact, jumping out of the way of you. They seem disgusted by the clothes that you're wearing. You are actually dispersing little bits of the crowd here.
I'm terribly sorry. I'm very embarrassed. I got mud splashed on me. Ah, so embarrassing.
You guys both managed to get up much closer to the crowd where the nobility seems to be talking currently with Jean about something. You presume it's jewelry related for the festival. You're not quite close enough to really hear them because it is daytime and there's a lot of conversation going on around you guys. Unless you want to actually just go up and become a part of the conversation.
I'm gonna listen from a distance. If I can.
Distance. Staying distance. Alright. So you two are both noticing now that you've closed a decent little bit. Are you staying in the building or are you jumping down?
He's jumping down.
Okay. That you can't hear the conversation, but you do notice that Jean seems to be a little bit nervous. Something seems to be a little bit off about Jean as she's sitting here talking with nobility. Xavier has at this point walked down to be a part of the conversation as well. Kip is currently walking away. But Lythander, you, now that you are closer, do recognize the one individual that is standing still by the carriage that the nobility came in as being Thorpe.
Oh, what the fuck?
Huh?
Oh, I didn't even say that out loud, but he is staring.
Thorpe is generally looking around, surveying the area around him.
No way.
Is everything okay? Do you know?
No,
that guy?
that is not okay. Yeah, I worked once or twice with him a while ago. He's in the profession we don't like to talk about in my line of work.
Oh? Should we get out of here?
He seems to have noticed you.
Oh, that's great.
His eyes linger on you for a couple of seconds.
Lythander flips him off!
Do you want me to come with you?
Oh, I'm not gonna go talk to him.
Do you want to get out of here?
I'm just a peanut gallery man. Here to let him know what I think.
Okay.
Keep surveying the surrounding area.
And then he waves at Thorpe. Nothing like a jest between people.
Anarchy waves as well.
He actually saved my life. He actually saved my life once.
Oh. Well, that's nice. That's not so bad. Is he nice to
I
you?
have complicated feelings about him.
Yeah, I get that. I have complicated feelings about a lot of people too.
Life.
Pardon?
Oh yeah, he totally scarred me for life.
I get that too.
You do? What did he do to you?
No, not him.
Oh,
Maybe we should both get out of here.
right. Yeah, let's go. Lythander gives another wave to Thorpe as they leave.
He doesn't respond to your wave. He is going inside with the rest of the group that's now making their way into the building.
Wonder how he got so high up.
You mean like you mingling with the head cop guy of Craven?
Listen. What I do is very different from what he does. He's not really a charismatic, rubbing elbows with people sort of guy. He's more of a really silent, walk on the walls kind of guy.
Walk on the walls kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. I know what I saw.
Oh my.
He heads back to the jail cell with Anarchy.
All of you are now reconvening at the jail cell. It is almost lunchtime.
Is Kip there yet, or no?
Kip has come back to the jail cell, yes.
All right. Team meeting, everyone.
I'm still in my fancy cloak.
Did you get my reward money?
No.
Damn it, Kip!
I didn't know I was supposed to.
It's okay.
You
Did you?
for me? Now we gotta go back out. He walks out.
Lythander, we have more important things right
He's
now.
a little preoccupied.
He turns around and walks back in. Fine, but I want my money.
And even I'm saying that.
Any luck talking to Xavier?
I spoke with Xavier and made him aware of what my grandmother was saying yesterday.
I spoke to Kyle.
How'd that go?
Well, he knows what's going on. Him and Frankie, and they're working on stuff. They're also getting some people to look for the ring,
That's good.
and he's a little freaked. I kind of did the thing I told Lythander not to do with Kip's grandmother.
You ripped the band-aid off, huh?
I just couldn't help it, I just don't like him enough to softly say it,
It's fine. Sometimes there's an appropriate time to rip the bandage off. Some people say that it's better to rip off a bandage than to draw it out.
So how did Xavier go? Did he buy it?
Oh, he bought it. He's seen the creatures that are out in the swamp before.
Okay.
I have more
That's good.
respect for him.
So the next question. How are we getting close to the Craven house?
Well, also, should we actually show the zombie corpse or not? The swampy corpse or not?
I think it's a little late to be going out now.
It could happen at any
Okay.
moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I think our best bet is to head to the Craven house somehow.
all right, heading to Craven House, huh?
The Craven house should be relatively empty due to the festival.
Man, we should just. We
But
should just.
Xavier, I spoke to Xavier about if he knew where that body would be kept. He had a tendency to lurk around his house when he was younger. He doesn't know where that entrance would be.
You should just let your grandma keep walking. She was going right to it, I'm sure.
Oh, who said that? Huh?
You did.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Remember that.
You feel good about yourself?
It's right.
I feel moderately better about myself. I never truly feel good about myself, but I feel moderately better.
I'm glad.
I stand by the decision to bring her back here.
So do
Yeah, it
I.
was probably
Yes,
the
I
best
do as well.
decision. But
Also, she got out.
Yeah, you were asleep.
yeah.
I was having a very trippy dream, as you may say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
think we
whole
all heard
thing.
you scream about it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So,
Well, it's not your fault. I probably would have screamed regardless.
I often scream about the kinds of dreams I have.
Dreams suck.
House
I don't like them.
empty.
they can be good. Sometimes you could dream about eating really
Guys,
good.
guys. We
petting
can talk
something
about
really
dreams
soft.
anytime.
Yeah, that's true. We need to focus, seriously.
Okay, we need to focus for once. We need to. Kyle had no clue about the dead body under the house. He had
We're sneaking into the Craven house. Come on, guys. This is my specialty.
Now?
Yeah, why not? Like, then it's just watching.
Unless we can get Xavier to let us in.
Oh yeah, or Kyle. We can ask either or.
Well,
Yes, and Xavier is willing to let us into the house, but as I was saying, he's not entirely sure where that dead body would be stored.
Still,
I'm sure
help
it's
us
behind
help.
some sort of secret wall. I've hacked open plenty of them.
Remember, there's a lot of magical seals and stuff? Xavier might be able to help us, get around some of those.
No, and we're not
And
talking
I
about the
am
magic.
concerned about that,
Okay.
Fine.
We definitely need to guard the body in general.
because my grandmother said if we go to the body, we're likely to break seals. I imagine maybe they're on the doors that are protecting the entrance down there. Probably seals designed to keep him trapped in.
So what? We wait for him to break out to here and hope that those seals did a number on him.
Yes.
Is that the answer you want? Look, when it comes to things of extra sciencey nature,
Magic, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Been able to find where the ring is.
no.
Well, like I said, Kyle's working on that with yeah. With,
Should we all head out to the swamp and have Anarchy cast her spell, or did you decide not to take the spell, Anarchy?
Well, you kind of yelled at me last night not to take the
That's
spell,
fine.
so...
That's fine. We don't
Yeah.
really need it. I honestly do think it's too late. His grandma said it happens early in the morning.
Mm-hmm. I do, however, have that fortune-telling spell.
A fortune-telling spell.
Yes, my necklace. So the thing is, I can ask once a day, well, actually more than once a day, But the first time is the most accurate. I can ask my goddess whether something we're going to do within 30 minutes will succeed or not. Or rather, weal or woe.
After several seconds of silence, Kip of what?
There's an assassin in town. I don't know if he's gonna catch wind that there's some sort of bounty on your head, but he's hanging out with the noble that just came in, so I assume he's just there for body protection of the noble. All the same, I would suggest staying away from him. He's got a reputation for one cut slicing people's heads off. He doesn't tend to miss. And he tends to be lethal.
Lord Craven brought an assassin in for me.
I know Lord Craven brought... so he is Mrs. East Craven's husband.
Yes, that's Xavier's father.
I know that he brought in an assassin. Whether or not it's for you is up to debate, but I do know if he catches wind that you have a good bounty on your head, he'd definitely take it up. He's good at what he does, and he doesn't get caught, and he doesn't miss.
So we should arrest him.
Do you have evidence?
Eyewitness counts do a lot.
You can arrest him if you want, but he's really good at getting out. And then he's going to have a grudge against you.
I'm not terribly afraid of people having a grudge against me.
I just don't think that we have the assets to arrest a guy like that. Sorry.
Which one?
Lythander starts describing Thorpe. I'd say tall, dark, lanky. He's very pale-skinned. Black hair, was it? Black hair.
Davian.
Is that what he's going by?
I heard his father introduce him to Xavier. Xavier's father introduced him to Xavier.
Man, Thorpe's got quite the identity going on. Got a father and everything. Man, that guy can change identities fast.
Xavier's father introduced him to Xavier.
Yes, Davian, also known as Thorpe. I would not be near him, or be seen by him, or anything else for that matter. I'm sure if he knows that there's a mark on your head, he's already sizing you up if you got introduced.
I'm not entirely sure if that's a mark about me or not, but...
I have no idea. He might just be there on protection duty. You know, assassins can be guns for hire.
Xavier also butts heads with his father a lot.
Okay, so maybe he's there to kill Xavier. Not better. Maybe Xavier sleeps over at your place.
Yeah, I'll talk to Xavier, see what he thinks.
What are you two talking about? Oohing and ahhing?
Woes.
What?
Wheeling and woes. How my fortune works.
Yeah, like the whole fortune thing, you know.
Right.
Yeah, the science and probability, as you call
It's yes or no answers. So no, we can't just ask it where to find the body.
Can we ask if Thorpe has an intention to kill?
Let me think.
Wait, who's Thorpe?
How
do you phrase that?
A guy I knew from time when I worked when I was younger.
Depends
was
on
Got
how you
it.
do it.
So he's
He
some
was,
sort of criminal.
We'd have to be able to predict if he's going to do it within 30 minutes.
Right, okay. Never mind then. There's no telling when he's gonna do it. He is a criminal.
And
So
he said
assassin
kill,
line
so I'm
work.
assuming some
He
sort of
was-
assassin. Is he good?
He was our insurance policy back when I worked with the old friend of mine. So me and my buddies. Lythander keeps
Lythander,
glancing
I'm
at Kip
not
as he
sure if-
talks.
Oh.
Kip doesn't seem to be reacting at all.
So
Yeah, I'm
is
not
he-
sure how much you need to hide from me these days. Your
Y-
boyfriend.
Yeah, is he good?
Thorpe is for hire.
Yeah, but is he good?
There's no
Talented.
contract he will or won't take.
So, do you think if we paid him, he'd join our team?
I don't think we
and help us
have
take
enough
this
money.
guy out?
I don't think it's a good idea to bring an assassin on our team. especially with two people who potentially can wield a lot of magic, where that might go up for a lot of money.
Ugh,
Yeah,
good point.
no, Thorpe is bought by money and money alone. Like I said, he was our insurance policy. Me and a few buddies of mine would always go in and out, and should we arise some sort of guard or anything else, he would take them out.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Got it. So we can't bribe him to help us. Ugh.
No, not if he's in the Craven's pocket. They have money out the wazoo.
Okay. Well,
Plus, apparently, according to Kip, which no one mentioned, people like to hunt magical things. And I'm kind of a magical thing.
Magic is extinct. Not that I think it exists or anything, but I'd say if it was hunted, it's hunted on the DL. For the most part, I think you would just freak people out.
Do you
But
think
to
you would-
people like Thorpe, I do know that we've run a... I know
He would totally sell me, right?
he would totally sell you.
Festival will be starting up in about 4 hours.
Okay.
Okay. Not enough time to find a swampy.
No. Assuming that they're even out during the day.
We need to get in that house and guard it. That's the best plan I have.
it's the best, but we need to know where the hell this thing is.
We could ask if Kip's grandmother still remembers anything. I wonder if she might know that.
I think if
Or-
anybody has a chance of getting the information out of her, it'd be you, Anarchy.
You think?
You've got a way with talking to people. I mean, like, I'm good at charming people, but you have an honest nature about you that I think would appeal to her.
I could give it a shot.
I'm good
Otherwise,
with the cool kids.
we're gonna have to find Xavier. See if he can figure it out.
Xavier already
parade.
said he doesn't know.
Right. Well, Kip's
And
grandmother
Kyle
it is.
didn't even know this was a thing.
Okay. She seems to be the only one who knows about it, so I'll give it a go.
All right, good luck.
Thanks. Alright. Anarchy's gonna see if Kip's grandmother still remembers anything.
You go into Kip's grandmother's room. Kip is leaning in the doorway just to be there, in case anything goes on with his grandmother that he should be a part of.
Hi Kip. Hi, Grandma Sood. Well, not my grandmother. Is it okay if I call you that?
She kind of looks over. Looks fine. Plenty of people do.
You know,
Okay.
technically we're the same age. Should I even call you grandmother?
You're 113?
Yeah.
Huh.
Young for my age.
Oh.
It's
Welcome
complicated.
To the old people's club. Try not to get yourself too disregarded opinion-wise.
I take no disregards, don't worry about it. I don't really care too much about my age. I was wondering if I could talk to you more about, the seal thing.
What about it?
Do you know where the body's located, more or less? Specifically. You seem to be approaching it the other night, from what I'm told.
Incredibly deep below the Craven house.
Is there a way to get close to it without breaking seals?
There's seals on every entryway to it.
Mm.
There used to be a second entrance that you could get to from inside the old mausoleum. I've had to use a couple of times, but
The old mausoleum.
you would have to be able to navigate through the swamp past any of these undead that you've said are out there, and Kip was informing me last night that there might be a ghost problem out there as well, so
Lady Craven. Nordwin Craven.
she
That
looks
is-
down at her knees.
Ghosts are tricky. I will tell you that much. I am
But the
able to
last
see them.
time I went out there anyway, it looked like it was all collapsed in. Someone had destroyed the entrance to...
That much I can
Mausoleum.
fix. Maybe, depending on how collapsed it is. I'm pretty strong. A friend had ask me recently. He was curious what's in your locket, if it's okay to ask.
She blinks slightly before looking down at her chest, picking up this rather large-sized locket to look at it. It's an old family picture.
Oh. Is it okay if I see?
And her hands are shaking a little bit, but she begins to work carefully at getting it open. Kip is also leaning over to try and see what's in this locket. She opens it. There's a small portrait that's been kept inside this locket of two young girls, very similar looking, that are posing for a portrait. It is a small painting, not like a photograph or anything, but they are very similar young looking girls, maybe young teens, sitting near each other, with one's arm is around the other's shoulders, and the one whose shoulders are under their arms has their arm around the other's waist.
This is a beautiful painting. Is one of these you?
She nods and points to the girl on the left. That one's me.
Is the other one your sister? I have sisters myself.
She nods, her eyes softening and glistening a little. It is.
What was her name?
It's Nordvin.
Oh!
Oh, knew Kip was related to Nordwin.
Hell yeah!
Jim and Lythander are having a weird cheer session in the back room.
There is correct. Woo! Woo! Sorry.
Oh my
Lost
god.
my cool.
So you're Lady Norwin's sister.
She slowly nods. Suterina.
You're south. You're the south. She's the north. Oh my gosh. So you're sisters then?
She nods, staring down at the picture lovingly.
Can you tell me about your sister? Is there any reason she would... This is so personal, and I'm so very, very sorry. Is there any reasons she might want to protect the city further after death?
Nordvin loved this city more than anything. You have to understand, the city was very different when we grew up. We were always led by council primarily, but there were 3 heads of council. There was always the policy maker for our city, the head of the military district, and the representative who would go and travel to cities near and also far away towards like the capital as well.
We're certain this is her wish.
I don't think that ghost is much of my sister anymore.
I wonder, do you think this is risky? If we show her this locket, do you think we can bring something back from her? Ghosts tend to run off of a motive.
This
And if that
woman's
motive-
face is twisting a little bit as tears run down her cheeks quietly.
I'm sorry. I want to help her the ways I can.
Nordvin hated many of the policies here. In particular, the fact that to become a leader in our city involved lots of tradition, one of which was by birthright, but it wasn't just eldest birthright. We passed along these titles through to those that were deemed most suited for them, but it was always passed to a male heir.
Oh,
And Nordvin wanted to be a policymaker for the city.
I see.
She, while she was still alive, grew very jaded, and I believe Kasternovich's magic tainted her in life.
I see. If we somehow fight Castanovich, do you think we could free her?
Maybe.
Oh, I wish it took dispel evil from good instead.
Rip.
Those are the two I was debating with. Protection from good and evil could have helped. Oh my gosh, it sucks.
This could be tricky. If she's already under his control, I don't know if we'll be able to get through her. And the way that I could bring her back is either unavailable or... well, and there's the fortune thing. Okay, there's a couple things we can try. I think Lythander said he had a dream that Norden wanted help. She was calling him to her.
The grandmother does seem, her shoulders relax a little. This seems to have put a small spark of hope in her eyes.
They might be connected.
I'm certain that she doesn't want to be under some dark wizard's control. She was a good woman. And more deserving of a position of leadership than anyone that I know.
She sounds like a strong and wonderful woman.
She looks down
Reminds
at her
me of my own
knees.
sister a little bit. She was quite feisty.
We all used to be so close. Me, Nordovin, Estevan, Vestor.
Yeah.
Did everything together.
We ought to have a quick conversation, you and I, afterwards about families. We could tell quite the stories, I tell ya. I have family members that I was very close with once. And, well, things didn't work the way I want them to. Exactly.
Isn't that just life?
Seems to be. But that explains so much why I thought for a while that Nordwin sounded like my sister. They really do sound alike.
I don't know much about your sister to comment on that. But if they are alike, your sister sounds like a good woman.
She is. She would do just about anything to uncover truths. And she fights for that all the time, even if it puts everything of hers at risk. I admire that. I wish I was that brave.
Be careful if you cross her path.
Do you think I could borrow your necklace? I'm sorry, it's very precious. But it might help.
This seems to make her slightly uneasy as she looks down at it.
Well, I can draw you a new drawing. Lythander, would you be okay with that?
Do you poke your head out to ask?
Yes.
Okay with what?
Oh, did you hear any of this in here?
No. Me and Jim have been having a man-to-man talk.
Okay,
We
so
haven't even been talking.
gossip on the street. Don't freak out, please.
Not gonna
But-
freak out.
So, you know what Sud means, right?
No.
It means south.
Okay.
Yeah, Grandma Sud is South Craven.
That just meant that you sued someone.
No, Grandma Sud is South Craven.
Oh my god, how did we not see that?
And Norwin Craven's her sister. And I'm drawing a picture of the two of them together. Friendship.
Yep, you're a Craven? But your last name is Sood.
Emma Sood. My great-great-grandmother married out of the family.
Yeah, I guess she's a girl.
Well, you know.
It's just sometimes when names hold a lot of notoriety, they keep the woman's last name, so.
Yeah, you'd think it would.
I guess maybe she didn't want to be related to the Cravens after the split.
I wouldn't say that. She still values her family very much.
What did you need?
Sorry, but do you think I could borrow some that paper and some ink?
Sure.
I'm
here.
drawing
He
her
hands
a
you
drawing.
a piece of paper and
Also, we might be going ghost hunting after all. A little bit. Not hunting, just negotiating.
Okay,
Ghost
sure.
negotiating. Yay!
Yay!
Is that a pun?
Negotiating.
Negotiating.
Oh god.
Me and Jim are going to go back to our manly stuff now.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going back to my old lady talk as an old lady.
Have fun, Anarchy.
I will. It's fun to have a buddy my age.
Kip looks back and forth between the fact that he's standing in the doorway, so he's like both in the room where the manly conversation is happening and also in the room where the old lady conversation is happening.
So,
And Anarchy begins her artwork.
Lythander. Yeah. Yes, you're getting it. I guess
I
you're
heard
dating
you were
royalty
having a
then. Huh?
problem with. We're
Yeah.
not dating.
Okay.
Gone on 2 outings. It's not even a date.
Anyways, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say if you had a problem earlier about the whole me thinking that Granny Sood would make cookies, so I was wondering if you could make cookies instead.
Man talk.
You know, I haven't made cookies in a while. But
You could
if you
try.
had me the ingredients, I wouldn't mind doing it.
You should go
I
to
actually-
the kitchen.
I genuinely wouldn't mind making cookies.
All right, why don't you go make us some cookies? Like men.
Like
Manly
men.
cookies.
We'll make cookies together. I'll
Oh
teach
no,
you.
I'm good. I am a disaster in the kitchen.
Come on.
I don't want to make cookies.
Come on, Lythander. It'll be good for us.
Fine.
You know, we do all this bickering, all this back and forth. We never do
Bickering?
anything
What are
fun.
you
To-
talking about? We're best buds.
you know, exactly. Your best buds make cookies together.
I guess you have a point.
You know,
Dad of the year.
it'll be a good time.
Okay. Lythander will follow Jim into the kitchen to make the cookies while Anarchy draws.
Lythander's like a small child right now, just like very excited to make cookies with Jim.
You guys
Stress
spend the
to
next
bring us cookies.
few hours putting together a detailed picture of Nordovan and Sutarina and baking cookies.
I knew the world's coming. We bake cookies. Only in this campaign. Only in this campaign.
Not my best batch, but hey, you know, with the stuff we've been given.
I just want to say that, like, you're like, oh, they're not my best, and like Lythander shoveling cookies in his mouth.
Hey, Anarchy, you almost done that drawing?
Am I done the drawing? I thought
In a couple of hours, you are done with the drawing.
Ooh.
Still working on it.
Okay. Good.
Art takes time.
I've got to walk the city anyway. Festival day is kind of
I want
chaotic.
to get alone.
Yeah.
Sorry,
there
that
are
kind of sound like a
assassins.
nagging wife.
You want
Might
me to
as well
come?
with them.
Yep, Jim goes with them.
All right. So, you guys spend a while walking the city. Kip has a circuit he seems to walk for the east side and the west side before coming back. So by the time you guys are going to be coming back, it's basically around the time that festivities are actually starting up on both sides. West side has been in full swing a little bit longer than east side. West side likes to get its events going in the morning, whereas east side sets up, you know, stages and events and has times that things happen. West side's just kind of been partying all day.
Because West Side's the best side, and they know what's up.
But you guys are back now.
What time is
It is about the time that the festival is starting on the east side now. So both sides are actually in party mode. Basically, you know that there is a parade going on the east side. And
All
the west
right.
side is popping around partying.
It's getting
Less
close, so we have to get out.
organized
So,
Alright. I think I finished the artwork. Miss Sood?
And she
Or-
looks over.
Sood? Can I call you by first name? Is it okay?
That's fine. She
It
nods.
feels bizarre calling someone a grandma when they're my age, you know?
Yes, I would imagine that would be very weird.
Though technically, I could see you as a grandmother figure, because my mental age is kind of stilted. But regardless, would you like to see the drawing?
She nods and looks over.
Here you go.
She shows
She
him the
looks
drawing.
at it. Oh no. Performance, I guess.
For what?
For how good the
Performance.
art is.
Okay. Please be good. Not too shabby. 14.
14, good. No, that's a solid piece of art. The grandmother is taking it and looking it over. It does seem to make her smile.
Not my best work, but I made an attempt.
It's nice. Thank you. And she, after a couple seconds, takes
Oh, wait.
off.
Want to see the finishing touch? Sorry.
Oh,
What was she gonna do? Sorry.
she was gonna take off the locket and hand it to you.
Before we do that,
Anarchy casts a soft light spell on the drawing. Just for 2 seconds.
ta-da!
She smiles. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you so much yourself. I hope this works. I want to help your sister.
So do I.
And she turns the light spell off and accepts the necklace.
She looks over at Kip before smiling over at Kip softly. Gives a nod to her and smiles back at her.
All right, so who's ready to go talk to a ghost and pray to the gods that they help us save the city or
Yeah.
Lysander's
Going
fights over.
to
I love
Amelia.
talking to holograms.
whatever. Did you eat all the cookies, Lysander?
Yes, I did.
Damn it.
So, shall we head over?
Your tummy's
Yeah.
starting to
We
hurt.
get through mausoleum.
Lysander.
7.
You slide and your stomach feels a little way about how many cookies you've
I
crammed.
might
into
puke
it.
on the way.
Oh boy. You know, I might be doing some
You-
fighting on the way, right?
You shouldn't have eaten all those cookies,
That's why
Lysander.
we're
We're
training
gone
this
for
morning.
a while.
They were supposed to be shared.
Hours.
They were supposed to be shared with everyone.
Speaking
Did
of,
you even offer more to Sood?
No.
Damn it, Lysander.
I'm sorry.
it's okay. She seemed to be a little bit
It's
preoccupied.
okay. I'm very glad you enjoyed the cookies.
Speaking of
sorry.
things people eat or consume, Kip, is Kip around?
Kip is there. He looks
It's
up.
in the room.
You wouldn't happen to have any more of those glowy potion things, would you?
No, unfortunately not.
What do you do then? It's okay. This is as ready as we'll ever be, I suppose. Shall we head over to the mausoleum?
We shall.
Kip glances over at you like, did you leave something in your bed this morning? And holds out something that was sticking out from under your pillow that you're just too blind to see.
What was it?
No, I don't recognize it. I've never seen it a day in my life.
Huh.
What is
I
it?
could always keep it.
What is it? Lysander takes it.
I don't know. It looks like a leather bracelet.
Lysander
Oh!
tries to put it around his neck. No, it's not a choker.
Please
Anklet?
don't suffocate yourself.
A bracelet. It's
He
very
puts it on his chest. Just like attaches it onto his little strings for his tunic.
What are you doing?
All right, let's go.
Aren't those some
You're a strange one, Lysander.
Something.
Huh? He takes
Holds
it.
out a piece of paper.
Again, he's going to try and keep this to his face to read.
You put this little piece of paper up against your eyes. There's ink on it.
Moves it back a little bit.
Ah, it says thank you.
Oh. Okay. He's gonna put that with the papers that he has, that he's leaving here.
Are you getting saloony gifts as well?
I'm not getting any loony gifts. This woman's got my number. She's coming for me. Come on, guys, let's head out. And he
Okay.
takes it and he puts it on his wrists now.
Oh, now he's gonna wear the bracelet like a bracelet.
Now he will wear the bracelet like a bracelet.
Bracelet.
It looks nice.
A long rest refreshes up to you get 3 temporary hit points per day.
Okay, let's go out.
Yeah, because Lysander's
Let's
extra
go!
squishy.
There's extra squishy.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna talk to ghosts.
Going out to the east or the west side?
Which way's fat? Probably west is
West side, west side, west side, west side, west side, west side.
probably west side, considering we don't look so great. We look like we're probably going
West side,
ready to saddle up for war here.
west side is very crowded. The streets are very full as you are walking out. People are talking. There are stands that are set up on this, not technically in the streets because it is drizzling a little bit right now, but doors to shop fronts and houses are open and people have food and drinks and they're popping around. Nobody over here seems terribly concerned about the fact that it's raining. They are happy to be bouncing in and out of buildings and talking to people. You can smell lots of food.
It's been raining all day.
It's been raining all day.
It's a wet
Jim and
season.
Kip went for a walk in the rain.
Ah, great. His socks are wet again.
I need everyone to make a perception check.
Ooh.
Lythander's favorite. 8.
Nat 20 plus 3, 23.
16.
Oh my gosh. Jim, as you Anarchy and Jim both notice this, but Jim gets like extra like detail on this. As you guys are walking by, what you both notice is that through the open double doors to Charlie's Tavern, while it's crowded and people are walking around in there, you can both see at some point when people move just right, a clear path up towards the bar, where there is a young 14-year-old girl sitting at the bar that you both recognize. Now, Jim, you are aware that Charlie seems to be talking to her right now. And this is definitely, without a doubt, not even a remote doubt in your mind that this is the little girl from the swamp.
Guys,
Is that who I think it is?
that is absolutely her. I was
Who?
closer to her than anyone.
Where?
The little girl from the swamp, the one who kind of, ooh, you.
The little girl from the swamp?
The one
Yeah.
that attacked you.
Yeah. What about her?
She's in Charlie's bar.
Okay. Then I'm glad she got back safely.
It's unusual. How did she get that back, though?
Do we want to talk to her? Let's try not to scare her.
Maybe I should approach her. I'm approximately her age, kind of.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, I tried to burn her alive last time I saw her, so
What the
probably
hell?
shouldn't be me.
We were trying to help her!
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Look, she hurt you. I was pissed.
She's the little girl!
You two stand here. I'm gonna go talk to her.
And I'm gonna talk to you, mister.
I'm very
Common
protective.
courtesy. She is a lady. She is only 14. She was clearly possessed. Zero strikes against her.
For all I knew, she was
For all you knew,
some
nothing.
sort of creature or witch
Nothing,
or
and
something.
You went to attack her.
Well, yeah.
He's magic more than the average guy, and you don't see me attacking the possessed.
And I hate people who hurt the people I care about. So, yeah.
Just don't
Look, I
do
came to
that.
my senses and let her go.
Okay,
So you guys are going into the tavern?
I think it's
Anarchy's
anarchy.
gonna going in.
Just anarchy, we're waiting outside.
The other two are just gonna wait outside in
Yeah.
the rain?
Yep.
You don't want to get it stay dry.
We don't want to. I don't want to bring this girl any flashbacks.
Some
point.
people that are nearer to the door at the tavern seem like they're like a little confused, like, hey, why aren't you coming in? A couple of them give you guys some drinks, though. Seems to be free booze going around right now.
Oh,
Hey.
Thanks.
thank you so much.
Anarchy sees if she can kind of sit beside the young girl, because that's what teenage girls do.
That's what they do. You go up to the young girl. You can tell that she's shivering. She seems to be sniffling a little, wiping at her face as she's sitting at the bar. There's a mug in front of her. You can also tell, apart from being incredibly dirty and cold, she is also barefoot right now. And definitely, she definitely seems like she's not doing the hottest in terms of, like how she's put
My
together
gosh.
right now.
You don't look. Are you okay? You look like you're freezing. Hang on. It's not much, but
Anarchy takes her fancy cloak.
you can wear this for a little bit if it warms you up.
She blinks and looks over. Have you seen my mommy?
Your mom?
Charlie slowly lets out a breath. Do you know her?
She's reminds me of an old friend of mine.
This girl's been wandering around West Craven all morning.
What does your mom look like? I've never seen her before.
She's really pretty. She has black hair and pretty blue eyes. And I'm lost right now.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Here, put this on, though. I don't want you to catch a cold.
She will take your cloak and put it around her.
I'm lost too, actually. I'm lost my family a while back. Actually, a really long while back. I haven't been able to find them since. Do you want to see if we can... I have to go somewhere right now, but...
Charlie,
and
lets
no
out-
one's seen him around, huh?
She shakes her head before wiping at her eyes. And Charlie sighs slightly before leaning on the bar and motioning for you to lean over a bit.
And she leans over as well.
Between you and me, I'm pretty sure the girl's from the east side.
Good to know. Maybe her family's over there. Alright. Do you recognize anyone
If
around
you can get her connected to Paulina. Paulina runs the restaurant over there. Paulina might be able to help her find her ma.
Paulina? Well, maybe we can cut sides and, just, to get her somewhere safe for the night.
And she nods.
Hey, do you think you might recognize anyone on the other side of town?
She shivers slightly before shrugging.
What do you remember of where you live? Do you live here?
I think so.
Tell me, what did your home look like?
It's big and it's really pretty. There's nice things around. Like, we have a big wooden box full of, like, fancy plates and stuff.
Can Anarchy get a closer look at her face now? She's not possessed-ish.
Yeah, you can
What's she
get a
look
closer
like?
look at her face. She seems like she's decently underfed. She's incredibly thin and small. Her cheeks are a little sunken in. She seems to have some freckles that are gracing her cheeks and her nose. Her hair is a mess. It's definitely got a rat's nest thing going on behind her head. She has blue eyes that seem to match the description that she had given about her mother's eyes, and thick eyebrows.
So it's a nice place, huh?
And she nods.
Do you think we can walk over to the other side and there might be somebody... Charlie, what'd you say the lady's name is again?
Paulina.
Paulina. And where is she?
She owns the restaurant.
The restaurant. Do you know the name?
Paulina's place.
Oh, okay. We can walk you over to some restaurant. At the very least, maybe we can get you some food. Though, Charlie, maybe we should get some for food here. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get over there. I'm sorry.
I've been offering her food. I've given her some hot tea, I think.
I really, really appreciate that.
Tea.
I'm just trying to get her somewhere safe. Do you want to come with me?
You can help me find my mommy?
Maybe? I don't know. I'm not very...
Looks
But
like
I'm good at
Charlie
finding-
a little bit scared.
My thing is
Charlie
kind
nods.
of guiding people home. So, at least it should be, I hope. Yes, I can do it.
Okay.
Come on, my friends are outside. Use the cloak as a hood from the rain. It'll help.
She pulls this thin cloak up over her head to try and help hide from the rain. And
I'm gonna
follows
show
you
you-
outside.
My friends, they're very nice, I swear.
Okay.
Guys, wait, I never got your name. What's your name?
Annie?
Annie. Nice name. My name is Ayaki, but my friends call me Anarchy. That's a little nickname.
Huh.
You can call me whichever you like.
Hi, Anarchy.
Nice to meet you, Anne. Annie?
Sorry.
Annie. I like it. Annie and Anarchy.
She nods.
All right.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
this is Annie. We think her parents might be on the east side. Do you think we can take her over there for, safe refuge?
Do we have time with our mission to save lives?
We always have time to help a child.
Yeah, okay.
We just need to cut over and head to. Sorry, my name's Paulina's. Right. Over to Paulina's restaurant.
Come on, let's go. Lysander starts walking. It's good to meet you. What's her name?
Annie.
Annie.
Are you guys taking your mugs of drink with you? Or are you leaving the cups?
Lysander
I'm
will leave
gonna at
his
least
stuff.
take Annie's stuff with her, like the food or whatever,
Jim left the
Charlie
cup.
gave her
He's
to keep her warm.
Okay. She is holding her mug to go with. Yeah,
I think Anarchy's gonna have talks with Annie, just see if they can get friendship going.
Okay. You are talking with Annie as you guys are making your way back over to the east side. Now, are you crossing the crack? Are you cutting through the jail? Are you leaving the city and coming back?
We probably have to go quickly.
Then let's go across the crack.
Whichever way's quickest.
okay, whatever way's quicker.
All right.
All right, let's carefully escort her though. Watch your step, Annie.
All right. Annie is going with you guys. She slips and slides a little bit, getting down into the crack.
Lysander
Anarchy's
will do
gonna
his best
try to
help
catch her.
Lysander will pick her up if he can.
All right. Make a strength check for me.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm using lucky.
Unless you want me to pick her up.
She's 14. She's
No,
not.
save your luck.
Normally he does, but a 2 is just terrible. 15.
You don't want to save
Whereas
her.
he's not that weak. He's average. He just can never
Anarchy
pick up
could have
anything
picked
when
her
he
up
has.
though.
Well, also, she's not that much younger than Lythander. You
No,
said
she's
she was 14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still a teenager.
Yeah, we're treating her like
She'd be hard to
About
pick up.
mentally a year older than Anarchy.
Lysander's still trying.
Lythander, she's not that much older than you.
He got a 15.
And she's
Okay.
pretty lightweight.
She is underfed right now. You can pick her up.
And he will go down the crack with her.
Make a dexterity save. Just because you're doing it with another person now.
18 plus 7.
Beautiful. You managed to get your way down into the crack safely.
Thanks, Lythander.
That was fun, wasn't it? Moving Annie up a little bit more on him.
She kind of laughs a little quietly, hugging onto you.
Lysander laughs a little
strong.
in turn. I try. He flexes a bit for her.
Yeesh.
I need Jim and Lythander to both make Constitution saves.
Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
8.
11, 10, 9.
All right. You guys are walking along. You're getting your way back out of the crack. You are now on the east side. You can see to your right where there is large canopies that have been set up in the event square to help protect from the rain, and everybody seems like they are out towards the event square. You can hear music going on out there. There's food up there as well. People are chatting. It seems to be the festivities are in full swing over here as well, but in less of a chaotic way, and they've tried to protect from the rain.
I guess yelling, where's Paul? Has anyone seen Paulina? Doesn't
There's
work.
the-
She has a restaurant. She
Where's
has a
the
restaurant.
You guys are now shouting, "Where's the restaurant?"
Yes.
This is classy.
So classy, my goodness.
Anyone know where the damn restaurant is?
Wait, Annie, do you recognize anything around here?
She looks around before nodding slowly.
Do you remember where the restaurant is?
I think we live that way, and she points towards the crowd.
let's go.
Okay. Can Anarchy hold her hand so she can kind of see if she can help guide
currently
through?
up, elevated on Lythander's back.
Ah,
Lysander's gonna start bobbing and weaving through the crowd, making kind of small noises as he does to help, keep her happy and light, by making dumb noises.
You guys
Like,
are
whoosh.
bobbing through the crowd. It
you know
seems to-
she's 14, right?
Yeah,
I liked this stuff when I was 14.
I'm mentally
14?
13, and I'm thinking that's a little.
I'm at least 15.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Last I checked,
Sticks
you're
his tongue out
17.
at her.
Man.
You can hear where there is shushing going on through the crowd as somebody is up on the stage seeming to be getting ready to make a speech or something.
Hey, Anarchy. He may be 17, but I think he might be mentally too.
That's just mean.
Annie's giggling.
2. I'm at least mentally 4.
Oh, so it's funny when he says it.
Lythander sticks his tongue out at Jim next.
Jim sticks his right back.
I wish we could do that. Nah.
Annie is now like squinting, looking around at the crowds of people trying to figure out.
Lythander adjusts her up onto his shoulders.
She is squinting and looking around before she squeals and points. There he is! Up towards the stage where you guys do recognize Jean, the jeweler, is the one that's up on the stage getting ready to be making a speech, it seems, and people are quieting down.
Lythander's gonna run over. Because this could be our chance. Jean the jeweler's notable. If he hears something happen to his daughter, who knows how long she's been gone. This could be the thing.
So you're gonna have to start elbowing your way through the crowd.
He's trying to...
Anarchy's gonna get in front of him and see if he can help. She can help.
Jim's just coming along. He's running with them, going, you know, his usual running noises.
All right, you guys are shouldering your way through as he's starting
Making
his
our way
speech.
downtown.
You know, like, hey guys, like, thank you so much for.
We have Annie!
And he kind of stops and blinks, tilting his head. Oh my goodness! And she squeals and scrambles off of your back to go climb up on the stage to hug onto him, and he seems very thrown off by this. Kind of blinks a little.
I don't know you.
Who are you? Slowly lets out a breath before hugging his daughter back. It's so good to see you again. Where were you? People are kind of murmuring around in the crowd now. And she just... I got lost out in the swamp.
Anarchy
But-
sees if she can approach a little closer.
These people found me over there, pointing towards the other side of the
Oh,
city.
never mind. Don't need to do a thing.
Oh dear.
Hello!
He blinks before looking at the three of you.
Annie! I'm
Hello,
glad you found your family!
You're welcome.
Please stay here. And he motions, and a waiter walks over with what seem to be tall flutes of probably champagne.
We can't
to offer the
stay.
three of you.
We're trying to solve whatever took your daughter.
Yeah. Actually, did I get my cloak back?
Took my daughter.
Yes. Your daughter was, we believed, kidnapped?
Let's not.
There's
Here,
something.
here, I have to make a speech, but why don't you guys stay and we can talk afterwards?
We don't have time to stay.
I'm sorry. This is really urgent.
There's lives that need to be saved, and we gotta go do that.
More people like your daughter.
We'll talk to you afterwards, okay?
Keep an eye on that cloak for me. That cloak for me.
All right.
It's my fancy cloak. I know it's very dirty.
Okay, we're just
You
glad she...
can't stay for just a couple minutes.
We can stay for a couple minutes. Looking at those two, I can catch up with you guys. We all have directions to the same place.
Did you guys
Okay.
give directions?
Oh, did we?
No.
No.
That's awkward.
No.
Nobody asked where this place
I
was.
just assumed this was something that was talked about, seeing that they know we're heading out.
Yeah, I kind of did too. I kind of
I
figured,
just
like,
assumed, like,
I figured I got off the grandma by
talked
now.
about it with the grandma in several hours she was growing.
asked the grandma. You could have asked the grandma, but nobody did ask. She just said there was a second entrance, but it was covered up. And you guys were like, "Well, covered up is fine," but then nobody told her
The
we want to
mausoleum at
go
the
there or
graveyard.
anything.
Well,
Like she didn't technically know you guys were gonna go there or anything. And technically, nobody formalized that with her.
Should we just like, yo,
But-
yo, do you know where the mausoleum is?
Well, seeing that we lack directions, Jim, why don't you go back and ask Kip, and I'll stay here for the few minutes.
I'll stay as well.
Okay, I'll go be the messenger again.
Thanks,
We
Jim.
forgot important details.
You know what?
You know, you
I'll
guys
go
make
do it. He stands up and he starts running, dashing, because Lythander will do it faster.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll stay
Lythander,
here and enjoy
you
the
can really
one who can
move.
legally drink will stay here and
Lythander.
enjoy the drink.
Oh gosh.
Jim sips his champagne like a classy man.
Ever.
Anarchy goes up to see if she can still talk with Annie a bit. She wants a friend. She likes friends.
Aw.
Well, Jean will put Annie down so that way Annie can sit with you. And she is actually she's sitting, swinging her legs a little bit. She's pulled herself up onto a rather high chair that's near the stage. Even though that's not technically a chair that she was probably supposed to be sitting in, but nobody seems to have said anything.
I'm so glad you found your family. Maybe I do have a knack for this. Knock on wood. No.
She looks around before knocking on the stage for you.
Thank you. You know, I haven't met too many people close to my age yet. Well, mentally my age. You're the first. For the sake of it, I'm 13.
She tilts her head. Why are you all pretty?
Pretty?
Mm-hmm. But like not.
Think this is pretty?
Yeah. She nods.
I think you're pretty.
My mommy's pretty too. She's really unique.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You said she has
Giggles slightly.
black hair, blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That does sound pretty. But in terms
She's
of why
cranky sometimes too. but
Cranky.
She's really pretty.
I've met some cranky, pretty people as well. They're very, very tall and lustrous, wearing all sorts of bedazzles and looking very, very regal. But they say, well, some of them can't even bother to remember my name, to be honest. Some just say, TK, over here. What are you doing over there, TK? You should be standing guard over there. And all things like that.
I thought your name was Anarchy.
It is. TK is my last name.
Oh. I have a last name too.
Oh, what is it?
It's
And
Sapphire.
That's so pretty. You know, this armor is made of quartz.
It's really pretty.
It's very strong as well. Hardness of 7.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, most hardness. Like,
Your dad does.
your dad might.
Oh, I'm sure my dad does. He's really smart. He knows
think
everything
A
about the world.
sapphire has the hardness of a 9?
Jim, you're having a glass of champagne to toast the speech with?
Yep.
All right, and Lythander, you're going off to go talk with Kip.
Yes.
When you're heading back towards the jailhouse, Kip is sitting on top of the jailhouse. He seems to be looking out so that way he can keep an eye on both East and West Craven. He's up on the roof.
Hey, handsome.
All right. And he glances over. So
Where's the graveyard for the mausoleum?
you're heading to the old graveyard.
Yeah, to try and put a stop to this.
If you head out on the north side of East Craven, where we went out the other night to talk to Xavier, there's an old path. It's a little overgrown at this point, but you should be able to find it that goes straight to it. It's about 15-minute walk.
Headed on the east side, follow the main path.
Mhm.
Small path, about 15 minutes.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
You might lose the path periodically, but I mean, if you've lost it for more than a minute of walking, then you've totally lost it and you should go back and find it and try somewhere else.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Stay looking good. He runs off.
All right. You guys actually stayed for the speech. I was like, I don't think that Jean's speech is going to be relevant at all, because at first I was like, you guys are leaving, and then I was like, I mean, he's fine, but you brought his daughter back to him. He's going to invite you to stay. Good evening, everyone, and happy Founders Day. This festival is one of my favorite times of the year. My family has always loved getting to be a part of it every single year, and I am so happy to say that Annie gets to be a part of it right now. I can't tell you, it's been breaking my heart for days thinking that my Amelia and my Annie weren't going to get to be here with me for it, but Annie's back. Annie was brought back by these strangely dressed travelers from another place who I absolutely adore right now.
Is the lizard on him?
The
One of
lizard
those
is on.
travelers.
Actually, I'm the person
Those
who
travelers.
asked to hand out the poster the other day. I'm just not dressed as nicely.
I can't begin to describe what an honor it is to have been asked to give this speech commemorating our fine city. I was anticipating turning it down for a while. I think most of you know this has been a really hard year for me, but I'm so happy that I took the opportunity to accept this invitation and to be here. 90 years ago today, East Craven was founded when Estevan Craven had the good sense about him to stand against his brother, the evil Vestor Craven, for the senseless, bloodthirsty nature he was trying to instill in our city. Once, Craven was a tourist attraction, a fine city with lots of culture and history. If Vestor had his way, he would have had everyone taking up arms against our own kind to fight for supremacy. Instead of leaving Craven, Estevan established safety for everyone he could care for, and he took a stand against the barbaric nature Vestor carried with him. Nordovan, may she rest in peace, and everybody in the crowd kind of says something very similar, was the final straw Vestor should not have pulled. It's brutish acts of violence, such as those carried out by Vestor, that have prevailed these decades throughout West Craven, only growing in magnitude since Vestor's lust for blood drove him to kill his own kin. We remember today what separates us from the animals that live just outside our city. And he raises his glass, and everybody around seems to be raising their glass to cheers the fact that East Craven exists separate from West Craven. Are you all raising a glass with them?
I don't have a drink. I'm underage.
Jim awkwardly raises a glass.
I'm just gonna do whatever Annie's doing.
Like, he doesn't want to, but he knows he probably should.
Annie was brought a glass of grape juice, separate from everyone else.
Do I have grape juice?
If you want to have had the grape juice, you had also been offered the champagne originally when the waiter first came by.
I probably don't have a drink, to be honest.
Okay. Lythander, do you have a drink on your walk back, or...?
No.
Okay.
He's running back.
He's running back. Fair. Everyone raises their glass, takes a drink, claps, and sips at their champagne and the like. People are very proud. Now, I haven't lived in East Craven my whole life, but I can honestly say that I have loved living here more than any other place that I've ever been. The people here are friendly, and the weather reminds me of home. And there's some chuckling considering it's raining right now. And he's even chuckling like, no, I'm serious. I love this weather so much. The rain, the clouds, the muckiness of it. There's something very calming about it. There's something that makes you just want to sit inside and read for a while or work and the like. And, I have an indoor job, so it's very convenient for me. I've never felt so connected with another community before. I mean, this is where I fell in love and was able to start my own family. And he looks very lovingly at Annie for several seconds before looking back out at the place. I'm going to miss this place. And people kind of laugh a little bit confused.
Miss this place.
And he takes a deep breath before slowly letting it out. I need everyone except Anarchy to make a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Alexander?
No, you need to make a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So just Jim makes a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
And Anarchy's for some reason okay?
15.
19 for Jim.
All right. People are kind of murmuring a little bit. The crowd has a very different air to it right now. Now, while I have all your attention for just another minute, I promise I'll be brief, I have some good news to share with you. Not only was Annie brought back to me, which I honestly thought I was never going to see my little Annie again, we also didn't think Amelia was going to be able to make it to the festival. But I'm very excited to share that Amelia was able to make it. I was able to get her here. She's been feeling in great spirits as of late. She's had a little work done, but I'm hoping you'll all give her a very heartfelt greeting. And he waves a hand in the air and chants something up towards the sky in a language that none of you recognize before the stage, which is off to his right that had the band on it, begins to shake violently and start breaking.
Oh my gosh!
People that are under the tents with you all, a little over half of them seem to have fallen asleep at their tables or are drowsy. Some of them are trying to get up and move and are kind of stumbling over themselves.
No!
And as the stage is breaking, there is about a 10-foot conglomeration that is shoving its way up and knocking people off of the stage and everything. They're falling under the rubble. This conglomeration appears to be some form of Frankenstein sewn together amalgamation of bodies. There is a woman at the front of it that is mostly sewn in with some predominant limbs that are there. She's missing her jaw. She is missing her eyes. She has long black hair. She is tied in with this mask that has various openings on it where black ooze pour out of it. You can see stitching where at areas it seems to be infected and put together. It walks on on various limbs that are coming out from underneath it, arms and legs alike. You can see where arms and legs are poking out of it in different areas, and there are different faces that are sewn on all around it that seem to blink and have their own expressions.
How do you know to do that?
What the hell is that thing?
So Jim throws his glass on the ground and just angrily he points up at his name is Gene, right? The jeweler?
Jim! Slap everyone awake!
What?
Slap them!
All right. Don't have to tell me twice.
Jim just
like-
grabs his
Shake them! Shake them! Shake them! They are probably low on hit points.
I was gonna whack him with my stick.
No! You can't do damage to them.
You guys, we don't have time to argue.
Shake them!
You
Just
guys
shake them
know.
awake!
Everybody roll initiative.
Lythander busting through the door.
I'm gonna
What
take the
hell?
I thought we were
special thing.
Oh, it's outside.
that's side.
Under tents.
Lol.
So initiative
Alright.
roll.
Initiative.
And I'm gonna do that thing where the advantage of initiative thing. What's it called specifically? So I can actually read this off.
7. Why do I never get good initiative?
Hold
You're
up.
gonna get a
So
bad
Oh, wait.
letter on the initiative. I mean.
I'm giving myself a vigilant blessing.
I forgot to add. Oh wait, I have 0 to add to initiative. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Lythander got a 17.
Oh, it gets used twice.
7. Lythander, Anarchy, Monster, and then Jim. Gene is going first, and Gene is grabbing his daughter's hand and running off. Which makes it Lythander's turn.
Oh, God. Nope, gonna stop him. He's gonna use dash.
You can close with him.
Okay. Can you do anything else?
Well, I assume your bonus action dashed.
Yeah. Like, all I'm trying to do is try and get in front of him to stop him from leaving.
Okay. You managed to get in front of him, but you did have to use your action to dash
Yeah.
as well. That makes it Anarchy's turn.
Anarchy is casting Bless. So this way, hopefully you guys don't get put to sleep.
Okay, 30 feet is the range, so I'm gonna say
I'm gonna try to run. Where's Jim?
Jim
Aye.
is still at the stage. He has not moved yet.
I am literally like right.
Can I
near you.
place myself exactly about 30 feet away from Lythander and 30 feet away from Jim?
Yes, you can move 30 feet to halfway close the distance.
So I can have 30 feet range with these two.
Okay.
Life
Gosh darn, it's party
complicates
splitting.
things sometimes.
We're doing this. Now casting Bless.
which what this does. As an action, I can bless up to 3 creatures.
So myself, Jim, and Lythander. Within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll an additional d4 and add that number rolled to attack rolls or saving throws.
Nice.
So, if you cast that sleep spell again, you have something more for the saving throw.
Yes, now it's the monster's turn. The monster lets out. It's not quite much of a roar, but it is like a strange sound. It is loud because it comes from multiple voices that are in this amalgamation of bodies. The monster is now proceeding to walk its way forward. It seems to move in a very slow manner, but with 3 of its arms that are a little closer to the bottom, it is now grabbing sleeping people and beginning to shove them into these open, festering, black, oozing orifices on its body.
Whoa! So, should we even be killing this thing if there are live people in it?
All right, and that makes it Jim's turn.
Jim, oof, man, what am I gonna do? Jim
Wake
is.
up the people!
That's true. Is there anyone immediately like next to Jim?
There are people all over. It seems to have put to sleep at this large event that had the majority of East Craven at least the higher standing individuals, about 70% of them. And now currently, because the monster was up near the music stage, it is getting people that were near the music stage, which is not the Craven family. The Craven family was near the event stage.
Jim is gonna start running and just lightly bonking everyone he runs by with his staff.
Now, typically, attacking, swinging your weapon or something is considered an action. I'm willing to give you more than one on your turn because you're not really trying to extra swing. You're trying to mostly just hold it out and like.
Yeah, he's just kind of holding it at the side and just going bunk, 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 bunk.
So I'll give you a solid 4 people in a round.
Got it.
Only 6 seconds. So you are starting to run around to wake people up, which of course, as they're waking up, they are generally waking up decently panicked, but for the most part, they're panicked in a groggy way. This seems to be a very, very strong sleep spell. They're not just like waking up as if they hadn't been asleep. They are waking up. A couple of them are trying to stumble their way out of their seats and like they are falling and tripping over themselves. They don't seem to have full motion of themselves yet. They are groggy.
Jim's actually going, wake up and run, wake up and run, wake up and run, wake up and run, as he's running, by the way.
Jim, tell them to wake up other people.
Everyone wake up more people, damn it!
And we're at the top of the round where Gene chuckles quietly and chants something else before he vanishes. You got in front of him and then he disappears.
Oh, no. Wait, what about Annie?
She disappears with him.
Oh, okay.
Poor Annie. Caught up in all this.
Annie deserved better.
Fucking wizards.
Fucking wizards. You did hear little Annie as she was getting dragged, since you were following. As she was getting dragged, she put one arm out behind her and screamed "Mommy," like her arm reaching towards the creature.
Well, guy's gone. I think I've got no time really much to do anything else other than to run back now to try and help.
Kill the mommy.
I don't know if he's making it back to the creature this round, so.
No, you're not going to be able to make it back to the creature.
He wants to stay far enough away because he wants to be able to, run in, stab, and run out. So if he can't, if he's only making it up to the creature, he doesn't want to get sucked in.
Fair enough. Yeah, you want to maintain what? 30 feet of distance?
Hang out with Anarchy?
You can close
15.
15 feet of distance. You can get to 15 feet.
Okay.
That's Lythander's turn. Anarchy.
Oh boy. This is a tough one. Can I tell at all if this creature appears undead as is?
Undead feels like a really good guess here.
It seems pretty undead, doesn't
Look,
it?
I just want to make sure these people are dead. Before I start killing the thing.
A lot of them don't have eyeballs. One of them has an eyeball that's hanging out of its eye socket.
Yeah, Anarchy's pretty sure they're dead.
All these naked bodies that are just sewn together in this very grotesque creature. And it seems to have use of like all of the limbs that protrude from it in some manner or another. But it tends to walk, in terms of the direction that it's walking, whichever way the main female body on the one side of it is facing. That seems to be its sort of front,
Also, can we just
even though the arms on all sides of it are moving.
We're gonna do some magic, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to be epic. And we're gonna cast Guiding Bolt on this creature.
Okay.
So it says I have to make a ranged spell attack against the target. And on hit, takes 4d6 radiant damage. And on the next attack roll made, so that's Jim, this target,
Oh.
you get advantage on the next attack.
Nice.
It also gets to glow if it hits, thanks to the mystical dim light.
So it's gonna be a glowing monster. It's gonna cast. Oh yes, nat 20.
Critical hit!
This is a good hit.
Critical hit!
Anarchy doesn't fuck with the darkness.
So wait,
No, the
so
darkness
this is
shouldn't
4d6 damage. Hold up. So
So you double the dice on a critical, so that makes it 8d6, and
Oh, man.
one of those dice is already maxed out at 6.
ladies and gentlemen,
Roll
8d6 on the field. Let's go.
A 6.
Plus 8.
Yes, no, the 1 is automatically.
Oh yes,
maxed out.
1-6 was in there as well.
So remember, your dice explode on a critical.
Okay, so if 1 is a 6, I have to roll another 6?
Yes, you get to roll again. You get to roll another one.
Oh my gosh, so never mind. 37. Kaboom!
And she shouts this to the sky, and this guiding bolt just bursts out of her hands, and it's huge. It comes out of her hands with this energy crackling all around it, and it goes and it slams into the side of this creature. The creature actually stumbles sideways a little bit and falls onto its side. Doesn't seem to be the most dexterous, but it is currently working on getting itself righted. That's what it seems to be doing. So on its turn, as it hits the ground, it's using its many limbs underneath it to try and get itself pushed upright. Now it's pushed upright. Anarchy, you are aware that 2 faces, as it's using half of its movement to get up, are in fact looking at you.
See, I'm 30 feet away from this thing.
It seems to move slowly. So it's moving generally in your direction. It cannot close with you right now, so as it's moving, it's got...
Is it still? Okay, no.
It moves about 10 feet closer to you, Anarchy, which puts it about 5 feet away from you.
Good to know.
So, Lythander, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Remember, you have a D4.
Oh yeah. Thank
Which
you.
is in Castle Mine.
Let's see. 11, 12, 13.
13.
13.
It smells awful. It actually makes you very, very sick.
Those
Those
cookies.
cookies.
Those cookies are coming back up, and you do also lose your next turn.
Ooh.
It smells so bad. It is picking up one other body as it's getting to the end of its turn for its action, and one of the bodies that it seems to have shoved into one of those spots on its side comes sliding back out covered in black ooze and is working on getting itself up to its feet while the creature replaces that body with another body. Jim, your turn.
Alrighty. Jim, right?
Yes.
How many people are more people awake now? Because people have been supposed to be waking other people up.
Well, most of the people that you've woken up are incredibly groggy. They do not seem to be waking up fully alert, able to run around yet. They're it's only been a few seconds. Remember, you've only had one turn.
It's true. And the monster is approaching Anarchy, you said? And how far is Jim from it?
We'll call you about 25 feet away from it.
So Jim gets 10 feet closer to it and casts Burning Hands.
Okay.
And as he casts it, he says, "Hey kids, I hope these bodies wanted to be cremated."
Hopefully Lythander's out of the way.
Oh god.
He is 5 feet away from this thing, so the answer is not really.
Not really.
Nor does he have the ability to react with a dex save because he is puking.
Jack. Don't mind Lythander.
It's fine. Jim's gonna do what Jim's
Plus
gonna do.
advantage. So you said advantage. So.
No. Oh yes, advantage.
Thank God, because that first roll was a 4.
better.
Oh, thank God.
Plus your spell casting modifier, which is 5.
So it is 19.
That hits.
So 16 damage.
16.
And
Nice.
They have to do a dex.
Okay. What's the DC?
Jack's DC is 13.
Excellent. You see it shamble generally out of the way, amazingly. Somehow.
And poor Lythander's just sitting there, just like, well, my little sister kind of made something explode. Well,
Okay.
my weird uncle made something explode. Okay. It's just fireworks in their pockets, I'm sure.
All right, that puts us back to the top of the round. Lythander is puking. Anarchy.
I'm pretty sure if I threw my spear at it, it'd eat it.
It does not seem like it's terribly injured yet.
Okay.
I can't believe we're whipping these spells up this quick tonight, but we're doing it. We gotta.
I don't want to get close to this thing because I'm pretty sure it's gonna eat Anarchy. So, time to cast spiritual weapon. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the giant scythe. So here's how this one works. This lasts for a minute, and this does not require concentration, which is really neat.
That's good.
Guessing that we need it.
Yeah, especially because I need concentration right now to make sure you guys get your bonuses, as well as myself.
So, I create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for duration or until you cast a spell again. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against the creature within 5 feet of the weapon. It does 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier, and as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack again against a creature within 5 feet of it. So it gets 2 attacks. Anarchy's making 2 attacks with the scythe. A giant glowing blow scythe.
Oh my gosh.
There's no mercy. Anarchy said she's like a warrior, and she's like, yeah, here's what I got, guys.
I love it. So you are casting spiritual weapon to create a scythe right next to the creature?
Yep, and we're gonna attack. And so this is 11. The first one.
An 11 does hit, yes.
Okay. So 11 hits. So 1d8 plus a spell casting modifier. So the first hit is a 7.
Okay.
We'll see if we do a second hit. Yeah, because that one's 16 without the d4 needed.
That's a hit.
And another d8 plus the spell casting modifier is an 8.
Another 8 damage. This thing is looking hurt now. It is stumbling a little from the force of the blows from those weapons. It is now, as you cut into it, there are chunks that are hanging off of it a little bit, and this black goo is just pouring out onto the ground. It's creating a kind of wet environment. Not that the ground wasn't already wet due to the rainy
Also-
season.
Okay, we're getting
Anarchy.
somewhere.
Anarchy, I don't know if you want to do this or not, but just as a reminder, it is trying to close with you if you want to back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up about 10 feet. No, yeah, about 20 feet actually. We got range for this.
It is still moving to close with you. As it is moving, it grabs another body that there's not as many bodies that are near it anymore, but as it covers its 20 feet, it does grab another body that happens to be closer to the stage in a different direction than the one that Jim had run in, and picks it up, and another body that's covered in black ooze slides out of a different mouth or
Ew.
on its body, and it shoves the new sleeping body up and in.
so nasty.
It's probably trying
Now-
to heal itself.
The previous body that it had spit out is now up on its feet, dripping in black ooze, and it is shambling towards the movement of people that are getting to their feet and are now kind of trying to, like when your legs are asleep and they kind of hurt, they're trying to stumble away. It is now shambling over towards those moving people.
Oh, jeez.
I think that's a zombie.
Kip has now closed.
Oh, it's Kip! He's here to
Nice.
rescue!
Kip is
Seeing
here
a
to,
giant glowing scythe in the air.
Kip is here to help you guys. Well, there were some odd noises and stuff like that. There was a roar that went up in the air, but
Please tell
Kip-
me Kip sees the
Kip had a
giant
little
glowing
bit of-
scythe.
first Kip sees the giant glowing scythe.
I'm so proud of that.
Kip isn't
The giant glowing
stupid.
scythe. Kip is also running towards the zombie, though, the swampy that is currently trying to attack the people that are trying to get away. Oh my gosh, my hero!
He got a nat 20.
He got a nat 20.
Oh, yes, Kip.
Kip is
Nice.
gonna fuck a zombie up. He punches a zombie. He actually punches a zombie back down. He literally just runs and clocks this.
We're gonna have to talk about this later.
Okay, Jim is gonna use Scorching Ray. All 3 beams aimed at this giant monster. So
Fire.
Scorching Ray is 3 massive beams of fire shot with takes 2d6 fire damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Roll to hit.
Right,
Okay.
so it's 14.
Okay, that hits.
Okay.
Cool.
So then I gotta roll my 2d6. 6
Good.
and a 4.
Excellent. You send these two big bolts of fire its way, and they sear into the body that actually emits a smell in the air that is absolutely rancid air. I do need the 2 of you who have the capability of smelling. Anarchy.
I think I can smell, or kind of be aware of smell.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm aware
Then
of it.
everybody should be making a Constitution saving throw.
All right, remember the D4 was with you as well.
An 18 plus
I think I got
2,
a
which makes me a
16.
20. I got a dirty 20.
So many things.
18.
Dirty
All right.
20.
All 3 of you are fine. Kip is.
Ah, we smelt worse the other day.
The worst thing was you, I think. Kip is not doing so hot, but the 3 of you
poor
are
Kip.
fine. Poor Kip.
You didn't get my blessing earlier,
You didn't get your blessing. The blessing would have really helped.
and
him.
I wouldn't have been able to because I only do it through people.
And that puts us back at the top of the round for Lythander.
What's he even gonna be able to do? Nobody's in range for him to have a sneak attack.
Nope. Nobody else wants to close with this thing. The zombie was closer to Kip. Kip could close with the zombie and punch
Yeah,
him, and he doesn't.
it's fine. I don't
But
think
your
you
sneak
know.
attack-
I mean, how do you even punch a creature like this? It's got arms everywhere. The moment you close with it, it's trying to grapple you.
Or Kip's gonna be trying.
I mean, Lythander doesn't have much of a choice. He doesn't quite have the same amount of damage dealing as Kip does up close.
But unfortunately, with all the arms and the fact that it has faces all around it, you have to wonder whether or not you're going to be able to get a really effective sneak attack on it.
I don't think he is.
It seems to be able to see.
Yeah,
all
no,
directions.
Lythander's just gonna have to run up, attack, disengage, and run back.
Okay.
That's what he's doing. 13.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cluster fudge.
He is attacking with his short sword after he and Anarchy had practiced.
Okay.
Aww.
Nice.
10 damage.
10 damage is not bad.
Then he is disengaging and running back.
Bonus action, disengage.
Don't you grab me with those arms. And then he's gonna holler at it. And say, hey, big, fat, and ugly, this way! Because he wants to try and lead them away from the people.
Okay.
Since it seems to like to find something moving and latch onto it or anything else.
It does seem to like.
And plus he'd like to keep it away from Anarchy.
I mean, but to be fair, it didn't seem bothered with chasing anyone that was moving until
No.
Anarchy slapped the heck out of it with that guiding bolt. And then it turns its sights on Anarchy. Originally, it was happy just to say, look at all these sleeping people.
Nom nom nom.
Nom, nom, nom.
And Archie was like, ha!
Ryan.
Use the power of light! By the power of the moon, I shall punish you! So, we still have that scythe in the air. We're still using it.
Yes, you are. Okay, you want to attack with that?
Yeah, 2 attacks again. Here we go. No one's injured
All
yet.
right.
Because that's a dirty 20 without the D4. So first hit's 11. Second hit. Let's see if it hits. 4, so it's 16 without the modifier.
Rip.
7.
Oh my gosh, you are slashing into this thing. You've actually taken
Big
off
shake.
a chunk of it that has fallen onto the ground and is kind of falling apart. There's not just this black ooze that seems to be kind of the blood life force that makes this thing up, but also pus that's kind of coming out as you've hacked off an infected region of the creature, and it is disgusting and on the ground. And one of the arms was attached to this chunk that you've taken off, and it is still twitching and scrambling on the ground a little bit, though it can't really go anywhere.
Also, Anarchy is gonna kind of run away from it, continue.
Okay.
If she can, kind of in the direction where Lythander's going, so it's kind of consistent, more or less.
What? That makes it the monster's turn. Amelia turns to look at Lythander, who has successfully shouted and gotten
Amelia?
her. Yeah, that's
Oh, yes,
wife.
the monster.
The monster's name is
Yeah.
Amelia.
Yes.
It's
Poor Amelia.
Jean's wife. He loves his wife very
He
dearly.
called her big, fat, and ugly. She's offended.
She's offended. And she lets out another scream from the many faces that are on this body before she is now working on running at Lythander.
Oh no.
It takes the first couple of seconds to be getting speed, but this huge mass is gaining speed very quickly running at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Remember, get a D4. Use the D4 as well.
He's using lucky. That's better. Okay. Dexterity save, that's 15 plus 7 plus 3.
Now, Anarchy, you said you ran in the direction of Lythander?
Relatively, yes.
That's 25.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw, Anarchy.
Uh-oh. Oh, thank gosh. Thank you, Anarchy. I'm so happy to have 19.
Okay, you both dive out of the way as this essential juggernaut kind of moment happened as this creature went running after you guys and was able to cover 40 feet to close with you. Now, it is crashing into some of the carts and the like from the event square that were off to the southern end of the event square. It is crashing into a lot of those as it's reaching the end of its turn. And that is a lot of what breaks its momentum and stops it from continuing on at the end of the 6 seconds.
Okay, so that's faster than we expected.
I think it started running.
There are 2 zombies that are up and about.
Oh, I thought there was only one.
No, it spit out another one last turn that is now getting up.
Yeah, I
and
thought
is
Kip punched one to death.
not quite to death.
Ah.
Kip wishes to death.
Aw.
It was just shy of to death. That's chewing on Kip
Kip is
now.
vomiting.
Kip, no!
Is he okay?
He's getting chewed on by a zombie.
I just picture like Kip nonchalantly looking over, it's like, hey, and there's like a zombie chewing on his arm.
The other zombie is trying to attack Anarchy, since Anarchy is closer than Lythander. Anarchy has a wicked armor class, so the other zombie is missing, but it is swinging at you.
Okay.
Now, let's see. Hey!
I'm surprised people from like the west side aren't like just looking at this giant monstrosity and just laughing at their end.
So, a huge bolt of lightning came striding through the air and hit this zombie that was attacking you, Anarchy, and has not from the sky, in a more horizontal-like manner came streaking through the air, and the zombie falls over. There is a black charred arrow sticking out of its back. The zombie twitches a couple times on the ground, but otherwise does not.
Do we see who threw it? Or what?
Are you looking
Cast?
around? Make a perception check.
I'm definitely looking around. That could be another enemy. Could have been for me.
One assassin misses their mark one time!
So it's 22.
Nice. You can actually see where Xavier is sitting on the roof of the Craven household. He seems to have gotten himself up there, and he has a longbow and several arrows.
Hey!
Thank you!
And that makes it Jim's turn.
Wait, is the zombie down, by the way?
Yes, it seems to be down on
sweet.
the ground for the
And
count.
what this is lightning?
Yeah, that was lightning that he just shot at it
Huh.
with an arrow.
Huh, Xavier? Are we magic buddies?
Xavier has no comment at this time.
So Jim, is the giant zombie fusion? This sorry, what's her name again? I should use
Amelia.
her name. Amelia. Is Amelia still running?
She crashed into the
Right.
parts.
Jim uses produce flame and yeets it at her. 12
12 hits.
hits.
Yes.
Okay, 1d8 coming up. See what
She's
the
not a
damage
hard
is.
creature to hit, at least. She's just a beefcake.
And it's a 7 on that d8.
Maybe try to char back close some of those gushing wounds.
Beautiful. And that makes it Lythander's turn. This thing is gushing black ooze.
This is so not good. We need to get it into the crack. That's the only place I can think of that's like basically like literally a crater to help keep the ooze contained. Like Thunder will shout, "We need to get it into the crack," and go running ahead of it again into the past the market towards the crack. I don't know if he can make it there yet, but he's gonna be dashing and
You're dashing
yeah.
and bonus dashing?
Yeah.
Okay. You're trying to get towards the crack?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you can't quite get to the crack this round, but you can close about half the distance. Couple rounds, you'll get there.
Hey Amelia, how does it feel to sweat mayo?
What is that kid doing?
Oh gosh. Alright, and that makes it Anarchy's turn.
Okay. So how far am I from this monster at the moment?
About 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay.
He managed to charge past you and crash.
And where's the crack in that? Which direction?
It is to the east of you, technically. I mean, it's about 150 feet away from you.
Okay. So Anarchy's gonna kind of join Lythander in that run a little bit. She's gonna take her 30 feet back as she performs 2 more attacks with the scythe, trying to lure it to the crack as well.
All right.
It's like, hey, your enemy's over here kind of thing.
So you're not attacking it?
Oh, I am.
Yes. You are attacking it. Okay.
So I'll do the 2 attacks and then run 30 feet back with Lythander.
okay.
Well, she's using the scythe, so it can
Yeah.
float around.
Yes. Roll your hit. Roll to see if you hit.
That scythe is very nice. So many things. So this is 13.
13. All right,
Mhm.
that hits.
Okay. 7.
All right.
Second hit. Oh, it's a botch.
Ooh.
You can only have so much good luck in a night.
Alright.
At least it got its attention.
It did get its attention. In fact, you hack into this thing, you gash its gut, you guess, open, and the creature falls over. And there is black ooze pouring out of it, spreading across the ground. Actually, the 2 bodies that it still had come sliding out of it from the place that they had been stuck in, and they are now trying to get to their feet.
Oh my gosh.
So is it
Is it over?
Is it dead?
The zombies now, the 2 bodies that just slid out of the creature, are now walking towards you.
Well, no one else has to die tonight. Okay.
They cannot close with you this round, but they are trying to close with you. Which makes it Kip's turn. And thank God Kip stomps the zombie that's chewing on him.
oh good.
Yes, Kip!
Zombie.
How's the Deus Ex Machina Xavier doing over there?
How is the Deus Ex Machina Xavier doing? He shoots another arrow. He shoots one of the new zombies with a very ordinary, nothing all that special about it, arrow in its torso. And it is now shambling with an arrow sticking out of it. And that makes it Jim's turn.
All right. And so the big one is dead now, eh?
Seems to be, yes.
And there's 2 coming right towards Ayaki over there.
Mm-hmm.
So Jim is gonna do another produce flame and chuck it at one of the zombies approaching Anarchy.
Okay. Roll to see if you hit.
17.
That hits.
And my D8, let's see what I get. 2! Damn it!
2 damage. Oh no, did you attack the one that already had the arrow in it, or the fresh one?
I attacked Arrow Boy. Go for the weak, finish it off, so then there's only one zombie approaching.
Alright, and that makes it Lythander's turn.
I'm so scared to go into the black goo. But Lythander is going to go over into the black goo to try and attack one of the zombies.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
At least he gets
make
his
a
D4.
Constitution saving throw.
You have the D4, remember that. I think that's still on.
16, 17.
Nice. You feel fine. You are now attacking the fresh zombie or the
No,
injured zombie?
the injured zombie. For very similar reasons to Jim.
Okay.
17.
That hits.
10 damage.
You knock that zombie off. That zombie has gone down. That's the sound of a dying zombie.
I see.
It'll sound better in post.
What's left?
There's a zombie left.
Well, there's a scythe still in my air.
Still in my air.
Time to hit it?
Alright, you can move. The scythe can move up to 20 feet?
It's a 60 feet range.
No, but how far can you move it in a turn?
20 feet.
20 feet?
If I have to move, it's fine.
It's not about whether or not you have to move, it's about whether or not the scythe can cover the distance to the zombie, but the scythe can just cover the distance to the zombie.
Alright, time to hit this thing.
Alright.
It's a natural 20.
Nat 20, damn dude.
This is a little
Okay, so
overkill.
the zombie's dead.
This is a little overkill of a hit.
Okay.
Let's see. Anyways, just for funsies. So this is already 8 plus. Oh wow, plus 10. 18. Shink!
Nice. Shink! Right down the middle of the zombie, and it just, the two halves of it slowly fall apart in different directions. It's beautiful and grotesque. You guys have slain Amelia and Amelia's little zombie spawn.
Oh my god.
Well, I
my
promised
God, oh my
Kyle
God, oh
we
my
wouldn't
God.
traumatize any children, and children were definitely traumatized today.
Xander stumbles back out of the black stuff.
You guys, okay. Oh my god, we need to wake everyone up.
You guys do need to wake everyone up, and that is where we're gonna call it for the night. I will let you guys plan on coming back next week with your thoughts on how you want to go about waking people up and where you're gonna go next.
Still got Jean out there.
Staff bunks.
And the wizard who's waking up.
Oh
All right, the wizard.
gosh.
Yeah, this ain't over yet.
No, it's nowhere close.
The day of disaster has just begun.
At least no one's low on, like, health.
This is
right
like
now.
how-
It's nice.
You know,
I have
cartoon.
to admit, I really thought this boss battle was gonna hack you guys a little bit more, but
I didn't take any damage.
catch up
No one-
with you.
Hmm?
Because it can only move 20 feet and you guys could move 30 feet.
Hey,
and
it's
y'all
not
decided
running.
to stay away from the creature, so it couldn't use its multi-attack on any of you.
Oh, that's one thing I learned with Jim the hard way from the Gators. You know, always use the ranged attacks, especially since he has almost entirely ranged
See,
attacks.
the sucky thing
anyways.
is, Anarchy only has 3 spells left. And there's 2 more enemies.
Jim can cover you.
I don't know if we're gonna
Jim
see.
can cover. He has 4 spells left.
Jean might have teleported somewhere nearby. Jean might have teleported somewhere far away. We don't have any track on where Jean is. I would assume the mausoleum where Norderwin is because I think he's messing with her, but we don't know where Jean is.
So, with that being said, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week when we conclude the end of the Craven arc, Part 2. See you
Bye.
next everyone.
Good night, everyone!
Bye.
Sorry, apparently the swappies do bite!